Sucks at the face. Yeah, I'm going to play it again.
Don't you stop. That's like a maniac until you drop. I don't mind.
I haven't got no windows down. Play this song in a while. Windows down, flash your lights. That's too cheesy. I don't like doing it. You can do it if you want. Siebert pulled a gun on me. I forgot to tell you about that.
He did not.
Yes, the hell he did.
He doesn't even have a gun.
Yes, he does.
He did not. Why would he pull a gun on you?
I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
A pump shotgun with a pistol grip.
Take it or leave it.
Luckily, I got it away from him.
He didn't. And he didn't have a shotgun.
You go check his office. He's got a pump shotgun, a 12-gauge pump shotgun with a pistol grip.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
And why would he pull it on you?
I'll tell you in a minute. He called me a crazy Jap.
Here we go.
I'm getting out of here.
No, you're fine. You're perfectly fine.
McNeil pulls a shiv on me.
Didn't happen.
Siebert pulls a pump shotgun with a kung fu grip on it.
Wouldn't do it for any reason. They love you.
He doesn't.
He does.
Why did he call me a crazy Jap?
He didn't.
Somebody did.
You're making this up.
I am not.
You are. There's no way this happened. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Does this sound like something out of the Laugh In? You know, they have the big dance sequences, then they stop and they talk for a second, then they go back.
Yeah.
Little windows that open and stuff like that.
I remember that.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, never mind. Go, Everett.
Sock it to me.
All right. All right, nobody got that.
Very nice. Oh, yes, they did. Yes. Psychodemographically.
Yes. I don't give an F.
Skewed toward the older end.
Yeah, we got them all covered.
Yes.
Who was it that did it? It was Nixon, wasn't it?
Yeah, Nixon did it like a question.
Yeah. Suck it to me.
Suck it to me.
All right, enough of this. All right, so McNeil calls me.
Okay.
Siebert's screaming at him. I don't even know what it's about. I still don't know the whole story. So I come in. And I asked McNeil, what's going on? He goes, I don't know. Siebert's having a fit in his office. So I run down the hall. I go into Siebert's office.
Yeah?
He jumps up out of his desk, grabs his shotgun, his 12-gauge shotgun with the pistol grip, pumps it a couple of times. Luckily, I wrestled that away from him.
What do you...
That falls to the ground. Then I take that picture that he's got on his desk of Donald Hollinger from that girl. Yeah. I hit him in the head with that, and his head comes off. His head comes off. His freaking head came off, and then he picks it up, and he screws it back on. He's a god robot. I'm getting the out of here.
You're not. Great story. None of it happened. But
yes, it did.
Okay. Let's assume for a minute he's a robot, and he's like, why? Why did he do that?
I don't know. Crazy cyborg.
No.
What's with Ted Bessel?
I didn't say Ted Bessel. I said Donald Hollinger.
Well, Ted Bessel's the guy who played Donald Hollinger.
I don't have time to go into that.
Okay.
I'm not the one with the picture on the desk.
He's wrestling for his life, Everett.
Yeah.
He's just asking stupid questions.
Well, yeah. In this fabulously intelligent story.
What's wrong with you?
That's what happened.
It's not.
It is.
Siebert would never do that. He's a corporate executive.
Well,
he handles
the
things
real
with memos.
The real Dave Siebert probably wouldn't have done that.
So the cyborg has taken over for the real.
I guess I don't know.
No.
You realize you're arguing with me if he's the cyborg.
Yes, you're right. Sorry. You sucked me in with all the drama.
Good. Came off.
No.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
No, you're fine. Plenty of guns in this room to take care of him, if he is indeed.
Can't kill him. I punched him once. He turned into mercury.
Yes, I see. And healed back up. I got you. I wasn't there.
He jumped up and grabbed the ceiling.
No, he didn't.
His feet.
No, he didn't. Don't even think he's in the building, actually.
Not now.
No. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Why? Why did he leave? Wrong question. Shh. What?
I don't have an answer. I figure if we're quiet long enough, people will forget what we're talking about.
I got you.
It's one of the only shows I know that sometimes it's funnier if you don't have a punchline.
Yes.
God, that was freaky.
Because it didn't happen.
Yeah, it did. All right. Got anything else to do before we start news?
No.
Do I look more buff, Everett?
Actually, you do. I was looking at the machine out there, and I thought, Russ looks like he may have actually been using it a little bit.
Worked out 2 days.
Excellent. Really shows.
Hard last night. She put you through the
She made me sick.
She didn't.
Yes, she did.
You were fine.
She made me sick.
You have a trainer, I take it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she kept pushing me. Finally, I blacked out from my own vomit.
None of these things happened.
Yes, they did.
I was here.
I know you were here.
And I didn't see that.
Luckily, I grabbed that picture hanging on the wall of Paul Hogan when he was on the Arsenio, and I hit her with that. Her head came off.
It didn't come off. No. I was here for that one. She just worked you out till you finally went, one more set of, what was it, lunges?
Squats. I can't work out with her anymore.
Why?
She's either going to have to stop coming, or she's going to have to wear more clothes.
Oh.
Is she hot?
Yes. And not just because she works out, she's just hot.
Right.
And then you put those tight little spandex shorts, tight little top, little white top, sleeveless, nothing but cans and clams.
Maybe you wear a little longer shorts.
Gorgeous blonde. Mm-hmm. And she's trying to show me, okay, here's, we're going to do this and this many reps. I don't know what she's talking about.
Not hearing a word of it.
I really can't. I can't work out with her anymore.
Okay.
She's going to have to wear frumpier clothes.
She can, I'm sure she has
If we were doing something else and I didn't have to focus, that would be fine. But I got to pay attention to what's going on. I ain't listening. And when she goes to show me something, I'm looking at her spandex pants.
Mm-hmm.
Or she bends over to pick up weights.
Yes, I know. I saw you.
Well, it's good you're working out. You're getting ready for your big feature.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're going to have the photo layout, right?
I don't know.
Why not?
Somebody from sales emailed me and wanted to know if I want to do a LeBaire thing on in October.
That could be good.
Yeah.
I'm done dancing at LeBaire.
Okay.
My LeBaire days are gone. It's in my past, my history.
I'm sorry.
Those are bigger hair days.
Yes. Those are fun.
So I don't know.
Backing out of the picture altogether?
No, I'm still going to keep working out. I'm not working out with her.
Maybe she can just wear frumpier clothes. I agree. When she did that, put that ball up and put her feet up there and did her pelvis up, that was something. That was hard to concentrate.
Those great big beach balls that they work out with.
Right.
Yeah. That's what she was showing me how to do. And she was thrusting her pelvis in the air.
Oh, God.
And this went on for like 40, 45 minutes. And I'm about to explode.
40 or 45 minutes.
Not just on the ball, the whole workout session.
Oh, okay.
Just bending over, picking up, scrunching, lifting, twisting. Nice, hot, hard, tan body. Mm-hmm. And she goes, all right, time for lunges. Oh, finally. How do you want it?
Not that kind.
I got to work out with somebody doggy.
Okay.
And Trey stands there. I'll be damned.
That's true.
What did I tell you? When this whole thing started, he's going to stand around and just be a pain.
Even the trainer Everett finally goes, are you just going to stand here and stare?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
So obvious to her. Even she said something.
I looked at Trey. I went, I already told you, I don't like anybody watching. If I have to tell you again, it's going to get ugly. And you could see the words coming out of his mouth. I went, ugly delivery sign here. Because it's just about to happen. He was this close to arguing with me again. I swear to God, I've had to turn into a dad for this kid.
Just so I'm clear, he was standing there doing nothing but
leaning against the wall just like this, arms crossed.
Watching you lift weights.
Probably her. Well, never mind.
Probably her.
And just the fact that I have to tell him stuff twice. I sound like a dad, don't I?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Especially when you tell him to get into his jammies.
Well, that's by design. I can't. I don't want a kid.
I know.
He must be twisted off about something. I saw him just walk by the window a second ago, and he had his head turned the other way. He usually walks by, and he's looking in.
Mm-hmm.
Looking the other direction.
Probably still hypnotized from yesterday. He came in the studio.
Yeah?
During a break. New York, parts of Canada. Major power outage, right?
Right.
We got 4 TVs on in here.
Sure.
4 major networks.
Yeah.
He comes in, producer of one of the largest radio shows in one of the largest markets in this country.
Right.
Have I painted a lovely picture?
Yes, you have.
He comes in, stands over here at this dead mic over here. Just stands there and goes, grabs this top and goes, hey. Oh, no. Hey. Yes, Bestie. Over and over and just nothing to do, nothing to check on. His only focus in this universe with this little spinning top with a little hypnotic design on the top. Oh, it stopped.
Well, it is pretty cool.
Finally, I took it away from him. I went, why don't you go do something producer-like? Then he gets pissed off and leaves. So tell me, is this exactly what it's like raising a kid?
Yes. Except you can't go home at night without seeing them. They're in your home doing this.
Yeah, it really is. It's kind of like his mom has custody, but you get to see him. You have visitation rights.
Yeah. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to do with that kid. I wasn't really around, when he was in her womb. But
No, you weren't.
So there was no way I could take care of it then.
No.
I wonder what would happen now if I just stuck a coat hanger in his eye.
No. Wouldn't do anything.
I think I got that one coming.
No. No, you don't.
There was a Dairy Queen second here. This is getting boring. And he's done that before.
Yes. The ball incident.
Oh, that's right. The Super Bowl. Something's wrong with him.
He likes to,
Something's wrong with him.
He likes to diddle things with
He's
his
got
hand.
some kind of nervous energy.
Yes.
Or he's on some kind of drugs. I want him checked up.
Okay.
I want a pee test. I want a blood test. Whatever else they do. I want his head checked for things.
We can do that.
Could save his life.
Yeah. God knows what's wrong with him. He's got the shakes really bad. That's indicative of something. I don't know what. It's not low blood sugar because I've seen him eat and then still have the shakes.
He just says he's always been that way.
Well, there's something wrong with him.
I agree.
Does he shake when he drinks?
I don't think I'm a good person to ask. I think he does, though. Sometimes he comes in the studio, it's worse than others. You notice?
Yeah, he's instant messaging. No, I don't. There's nothing wrong with me.
What they say about denial, Everett?
Sure. Sure sign of alcoholism.
Yeah.
First thing I thought.
Yeah.
And you too. So clearly we're both focusing in on the same thing.
All right. We'll have him checked out.
I go home last night after we've been up here till, 9-ish? Go home, sit, finally get the day out of my hair, go sit in my hot tub. All I've thought about is power outages all day. My power goes out. Whole block, the whole area, both my complex and the next one.
I'm going to get a generator.
2 hours. That's a good thought.
What do those cost, Eddie?
One to run your house is pretty expensive.
Like how much? $1,000?
No, more than that, probably closer to 15.
15,000?
Yeah. That'll automatically cut on when your electricity goes off and you don't have to mess with them. They're diesel, so they last a lot longer.
Oh. Well, I don't need anything that's going to last a long time.
No.
In fact, I noticed once I moved into a house, I lose my power a lot more than when I lived in an apartment, and I don't know why. Every major thunderstorm that comes through, I can count. I don't even reset the clocks in my house. Just because I know at least once every 2 weeks they're going to flash, and I got to redo all of them.
All of them. Yeah.
That's why I make sure I've got at least 3 regular clocks, analog clocks in the house that are battery operated. I'm going to get a generator.
It's a good idea.
Did you ever find your teeth chomper?
No, I never did. We could go I could get a body scan, a lower GI scan, and see if it's in there.
You think you swallowed it in your sleep?
I can't imagine wherever else it is. I've looked everywhere. I've torn everything up. I've even looked at shelves in the bathroom thinking maybe I went in to take a whiz and subconsciously took it out and put it on a shelf. I've looked everywhere.
How long ago did you swallow it?
Very first night I had it.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Friday night, a week ago today.
Of course, he does it while he's drunk.
Of course.
I wasn't drunk. I was just...
I believe one of the phrases you used was, I went looking around the house because I was drunk when I put it in.
Well, I had a couple of cocktails because we had...
No, you were drunk. Stop using that phrase and dressing it up. A couple of cocktails. You were drinking.
I was drinking.
Thank you.
So
It's always a couple of cocktails.
Oh, yeah.
Nice sip of wine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Larry Hagman on I Dream of Jeannie or something. Hanging out. Well, it's just very laissez-faire. Very sitcomish. The way Otis was on Andy Griffith. Please tell me you understand. In the 70s, in television shows, they would dress up alcoholism and make it look like a wonderful thing, and that was one of the things they did. They had cocktail parties.
Now I get it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Jesus Christ, like dealing with third graders.
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
That's almost as bad as the Cocoa Beach comment from 3 years ago.
Well, you
Just
got
like
it.
Larry Hagman and I Dream of Jeannie. Who knew what you were talking about?
It's the era.
I don't ever recall seeing them drink.
Really?
No.
I do.
Good.
So I could get a lower GI scan and see if it's in there.
See if it's in you. Have you moosed your grunt as it's coming out?
I've moosed it for like 3 or 4 days afterwards.
When he comes out, he's squeezing it and see if there's chompers in there.
That could be really bad for you, though, seriously.
Mooshing it?
Well, no, that too, of course. But, I mean...
Being trapped in your intestines.
Yeah, it could get lodged.
Could it?
Absolutely. You can get an obstruction and die.
You'd know by now if it was lodged.
Well, if it hadn't come out...
Not that I know of.
I could have come out. I'm sure he's not squeezing every log. Are you squeezing everyone?
For the first 3 or 4 days.
You did not.
I did.
You couldn't pay me to squeeze a log.
I put on gloves.
I wouldn't squeeze it with gloves.
I wanted to find it if it was in there.
Why?
Because I wanted to use it. I clean it.
You would take it out of your own?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. Well, I'm not paying for another one.
No, not if he's going to lose it the first night.
All right, let's do this and start news. I got a feeling today's going to suck.
No, quit it.
Should have known when Seabrook pulled that shotgun on me. What is it, Jordan?
Hey, man, have you guys heard from Al Brumley?
Yes, talked to him to an extent last night.
Has he heard from his surgeon?
No, I don't know. I haven't heard that.
All right, well, if y'all find out, just let me know.
Okay.
Thanks.
I'll give you at home? Are you there? Brumley's pissed off. He was supposed to go home a day or two ago. The surgeon goes, you got brain swelling. We're not going to let you go home. And we're still waiting on more information.
Oh, but they don't know why.
They think possibly the tumor's regenerated.
You're kidding.
Mm-mm. Talk to Brumley?
This afternoon, he still hasn't heard anything.
He's got to be pissed.
He's really mad.
Why is it? I wonder if they're hiding anything from him.
I don't know.
What would be the point of hiding from the patient? I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I think when Cindy Coyle was sick a couple of years ago, I don't know that she knew everything.
At a certain point, I think that's maybe healthy. At a certain point with her. Now,
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, if they tell you, okay, you got no chance to live, you're out of here. I don't know what they told her. I'm just throwing out worst case scenario. You got no chance to live. That just kind of shuts down your mind. It's like, all right, screw it. Why fight it? Why keep going? Why take the treatments if they told me I'm screwed?
Right.
So why can't he hear from his surgeon?
That is baffled him completely because the doctor that told him that he thought it was a tumor said that he needs his actual surgeon to look at it for sure to tell him that it's a tumor. And that guy's just been busy. I mean, it's like this morning he was in Denton or somewhere. So he just hadn't had a chance to come by and see it.
It's the first time I've heard Brumley pissed.
God. But just keep somebody hanging on. That's
especially if somebody just told you.
Yeah.
We think maybe the tumor came back. Weeks after that, we cracked open your head and thought we got it all.
The 4th time.
Yeah. I'll check on him in about an hour.
Okay.
So we see what's going on. All right. We'll take this, Everett, and we'll start. Go ahead, Melissa.
Hi, Everett. I have a question for you.
Okay.
We have lived in a community now for about 5 years.
Where is that? Cocoa Beach?
No.
Okay, just trying.
That was uncalled for.
Well,
Sorry.
that's okay. I was a little rattled after the whole thing with JD's,
Grunt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, we live in homeowners. We have done something, added something to our home, and they came back and put a covenant that we can't.
They stuck a bunch of nuns in your house?
Can they make you legally change it?
Well, here's the deal. If the covenant existed at the time that
Where did nuns come from?
At the time the land was subdivided, then yes, the deed restriction is valid. However, if they try to come in after the land has already been divided and introduce a new covenant, that's not allowed.
Okay, so the time that we bought the land, it was not there. They've just placed it in here within the last month.
Yeah,
so wouldn't that mean that we were grandfathered?
Well, if it's part of a restrictive covenant initially, and again, I'll preface this by saying I'd need to see what you've got before I could truly comment. But generally the rule is if it exists before the land is divided, that is a deed restriction or the restrictive covenant, that's okay. If they try to grandfather you in, generally speaking, that's not okay.
Well, I had
Let me ask this. Can you change the rules in the middle of the game?
Not usually.
Okay. Is that the question you're asking, Melissa?
Basically, yeah. And I didn't know whether to go ahead and seek an attorney, because they told us they're going to make us change it. So is that like our house is stucco? How can they make it, you change it? after it's already there?
Well, I'll tell you what I would suggest that you do is email me, and I'll be glad to send you in the direction of an attorney that handles those types of matters.
Oh, listen, I will. What's that address?
info@dallasattorney.com.
Listen, you guys have a good weekend.
Okay, listen, thank you.
Bye.
All right.
What?
Well, you got to stretch things out.
What are you talking about? I give explanations. You give terse summaries of what I've already explained.
Why is it when people ask questions like that, you give explanations? When something happens in the studio, you say things like, well, just like on My Favorite Martian.
I explained it and you understood.
After we stood here for 35 seconds.
It took a while for it to sink in. I agree. What?
Nothing. I really think that you're too smart to be in this group.
What does that mean?
Don't we have a Russ Martin honors program? We can stick him in.
I think possibly.
Yeah. Things just seem to make sense in your mind, and you'll say something, and you assume that we know everything that you've thought.
Well, that may be true.
That's what I'm saying. You're too smart for the room. You make associations that we would never, our minds couldn't make that leap.
Well, that's a compliment. In that case, screw you too.
Thank you. But seriously, I think that's what it is.
I don't know. It made sense at the time.
It makes sense to you because synaptically you can put all that together. We don't get it.
I'm sorry if it's caused you any difficulty.
I have a yeast infection now. And my teeth hurt.
No.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
My arms have stretched.
They haven't.
Hi, Chad.
Hello. What's his IQ?
Whose?
Everett.
He won't tell us.
I know.
I'll bet you. What did we decide average was? About 110, 115?
Hundreds average.
Well, 100's average?
Yeah.
I would probably put Everett at, he'll never tell us.
Yeah.
What do you think, 180?
180, I was going to say.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was close.
180?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if it's close to 200. Because the 135 and up is borderline genius, right?
Right.
What's the highest it goes?
Is there a high Everett?
I think there's a guy in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's like 210, 207, some guy in Asia.
Okay.
Damn. No, I was going to say Trey definitely has some kind of neurological problem that leads to a palsy that may be like muscular dystrophy or what does Muhammad Ali have? Parkinson's?
Yeah, he's got Parkinson's, but I think that's brought on by his boxing.
Yeah, by his skull hitting his brain.
Yeah. He definitely needs to be checked out by a neurosurgeon, Trey does.
Yeah, let's have him checked out, okay? That'd be funny.
Funny?
I don't know, it'd just be funny to look at.
Oh. Neurosurgeon checking him out?
I don't know. Just little pictures of his brain. See if they got little nipples. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, you ready to do news? Sure. Can we do it here, Eddie? Yeah. All right, 341, J.D. Ryan's on Live 105. We're not working out tonight, right?
No, not tonight. I'm going to Toby Keith tonight.
What time are we leaving?
We're not leaving. I have 2 tickets. B-Joy and I.
We were supposed to go.
You don't want to go to Toby Keith.
I've been waiting all month to go to Toby Keith.
Stop it. You're not. You hate country music.
That's all he's talked about.
Oh, you know better.
I called Everett last night, and what was I was all in a dither about. I was all giddy about going to
Toby Keith.
Yes.
That's all we talked about for almost
at least 2 hours.
2 hours.
Name one song. One besides the Angry American song. Name one Toby Keith song.
That tractor song?
That is not his.
The truck song?
That's what truck song?
The truck song. The only truck song that he's done. Or the train song.
There's not
or
a train
that song about when he got hurt. I love Toby Keith.
Don't.
He's a superstar. I'm going.
What's he even look like? How tall is he?
He's
what color hair?
Hang on, slow down. He's kind of tall. Oh, I know my favorite song.
What?
You ready?
Yes.
Wait for it. Wait.
I can wait.
Wait for the show to come to a stop before you exit. Hold on. That's the way we should end the show every day.
Yeah.
How did they do that, Six Flags?
Yeah, we need to wait for the ride to come to a complete stop before you exit the cars.
Is that it?
Well, yes.
Thought there was more.
Well, there's a whole spiel about...
I want to hear that part.
I don't know it all. It's been years.
Where was I? How do you like me now? Boom. Go to Toby Keith.
I've already promised Joy to take him.
I'm sorry. You have to get her a cat.
A cat?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
A titties.
No.
Do we do a mosh pit? They have a mosh pit?
No, we don't have a mosh pit.
Some kind of line dance mosh pit?
No,
I can't wait to go.
It's a country concert. We got great tickets, Texas tickets. Haven sent them over.
Oh, she sent me tickets to something, too. Put them in an envelope in here. There it is. Hey, you're sure you don't want to go to Jerry Rosenberg's party?
I'm going to have to pass.
Because they sent this earlier this week. Right. Everett, go to Jerry Rosenberg's party?
Jerry, huh?
There's a picture of him and somebody else in the front.
Well, they look swell, but I have plans.
For which day?
What day's the party?
I just say all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're cordially invited. This came 2 or 3 days ago. You're cordially invited to Jerry Rosenberg's. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if you extrapolate from this what we got out of it.
Okay.
Don't necessarily say anything. Just let me know.
All right.
You're cordially invited to Jerry Rosenberg's garden birthday party presented by Billy. Quit with the ballerina stuff. By the way, Billy is in quotes.
I see.
As we open the invitation, tells you where and when. Over here it says activities.
Yes.
See, at first I thought this was the food menu.
Okay.
Wonderful beef brisket. Fabulous potato salad. Delicious baked beans.
Mm-hmm.
That's from 7 until 9. 8:45 to 9, birthday cake and salutations. 9 to 9:15, camaraderie. 9:15 to 11, karaoke. And, of course, 11 to midnight, just for fun.
I don't want to go.
I kind of do now, just to see.
Yeah. It's like you've talked about it for so long.
Yeah.
You just want to go and look.
Yeah, just like the 15 minutes of camaraderie.
Yeah, from 9 to 9:15. Let's just do that.
Okay.
When is it? It is Saturday the 30th.
Let's go.
August 30th. I have directions. It's not too terribly far from where you live, Everett.
Okay, great. We can all hook up at my house and head over there.
Just show up, have George, go in, hang out for the 15 minutes of camaraderie.
Perfect.
Ideal. Because that's the part I'd want to see.
Yeah. And then we leave. Oh, I forgot this. On the back, the attire, colorful garden casual.
Okay.
So I'll just set this invitation right here in case we decide that we're going to go to Jerry Rosenberg's party.
Okay.
Very nice to invite us.
Yes. Let me see what Haven gave me. Aerosmith Kiss.
Wow, those are hot tickets.
Are they really?
Oh,
wow.
big time.
There are 1, 2,
Are those box?
3, 4. Yes, they are box seats.
Wow.
Is that good?
Yes.
Wow, I just found out how much. Yes.
Yes. You have no idea.
What are these wrist straps for? Is
Backstage.
that what it is?
Yeah. I think so, isn't it? What's it say?
Oh, hang on. It's just wristlets that you put on, fluorescent wristlets. Let me see what the note says. VIP Ice House. Yeah, they're gonna love seeing me. Parking boxes backstage.
Wow. God.
I got 4 of them. No, wait. I got 8.
8 tickets.
8 tickets.
Wow.
Awesome.
All backstage, all box seats.
I know, but just the box seats, 4 box seats go for.
Well, what do they go for?
You want to see on the air?
Well, let me turn the mics off. They do not.
Yes, they do.
For Kiss Aerosmith?
That's without the parking in the ice house and the backstage.
Where did you hear that?
George, Limbo George.
He doesn't know.
He does. He bought a bunch of them. He does.
I believe it. It's one of the hottest tours of the year.
Each box seat is $1,200?
4 of them is $1,200. 4.
So she just gave me $2,400 in stuff.
Easily with that. That's,
along with parking and backstage.
Then you had the backstage and parking, and it's considerably more.
Well.
Man.
Quite a windfall.
Too bad I'll be going by myself.
Why?
I have my heart set on Toby Keith.
Oh, I have 2, you have 8 or 16 or whatever.
Check your cat.
So you're not even going to let me go?
Check your cat.
Sounds like he's not letting any of us go.
No, I'm sure you guys.
Check your kitty.
Okay. It's fine. I'll be disappointed. That'll be fine. You're going to go by yourself?
Yes.
All those tickets?
I'm going to sit in every seat.
So because JD did this, none of the rest of us get to go.
Will it make you hate him?
Yes.
Yes.
Take the Toby Keith tickets. Just take them.
I just want one of them. I don't want both of them. I want you and me to go. We never have our time of camaraderie.
We have camaraderie.
Let's camarade.
Last night we did. Working out.
Well, that was working out, but I had to focus on Randy. She's a piece of ass.
No.
I can't stand it. I can't look at her anymore. Every time she moved, I could, and you got to watch your eyes because she checks you to see what you're looking at to see if you're paying attention to how she's telling you to do the workout. Right. I can't do it. Okay. And I'm telling you, when she goes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know it comes out flat. It's got to look like beef jerky.
All right.
She's tight from top to bottom.
Tight.
Wow. Larry North knows how to hire him. He does.
Well, of course. That's part of the marketability of any workout place.
Hang on. Trey just brought me something.
She also gave you 4 other tickets that she said you could auction off for the foundation, for the shelter, do whatever you choose.
Or Aerosmith Kiss. Section 200. That's very kind of her. Just these are $139 a piece. Mm-hmm.
She showed me what people had paid for box seats.
What are they paying for boxes?
$6.50 a ticket.
JD's right. Well, looks like I'm going to be tired at the end of that concert, moving from all my seats.
Take my Toby Keith ticket.
I just want one.
I've already promised to go with you, Joy.
Where'd you get the tickets from?
Haven, the Texas tickets.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think you got those?
Here, I'll push the button for you.
It's the Russ Martin Show.
What time are you picking me up? Come on, let's go camarade. Be fun.
Can we camarade at this birthday party?
No. I miss you.
I know you miss me.
It's tonight, right?
You just want to make my weekend miserable.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Just quit it.
You don't love her anyway.
I do love her.
No, you don't.
I do.
Please.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Break, Eddie? Please. Hold on. I have to harass a couple of people. Yes, Michael? Michael. Listen to the radio in the background. He's on hold. He thinks I'm giving him away right now. Michael.
The radio in the background. Hello?
Yes. Michael. Michael. How sad. I was going to give him the box tickets because I don't think I can go.
I know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, screw you.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ, who is impervious to all that surrounds him. Now at 214-787-1053.
I forgot to look at the tickets. When is the Aerosmith Kiss concert?
I don't know.
I think it's a Thursday, isn't it?
I don't know.
That is probably October 2nd. Because I think that Saturday is October 4th. Well, hang on, let me look.
Are you up there?
Yeah.
Hold on. Trey just popped up a message.
Thursday, October 2nd.
Yeah, there it is.
Cool. And I think the Haven from Texas Tickets gave us another 4 to auction off.
That's great. That's going to be cool.
Got more Kiss Aerosmith tickets than I can handle. Certainly going to be lonely.
That's your choice.
No, it's not.
It is your choice.
It's your choice.
Don't even. I'm going to leave Joy at home. on Friday night, somebody that would actually enjoy the concert.
I'd enjoy Toby Keith.
You would not.
You told me to expand my horizons. Tonight's the night.
If you wanted more tickets to Toby Keith, we could have asked for more. You didn't want to go.
I thought we couldn't get them. I thought it was sold out.
That's what George said.
That's what you told me.
No,
so now I see you got the tickets.
It's a sold-out show.
That's all right. I don't want to go anyway.
But obviously, the Texas Tickets has. I know we could have got 4.
I'm saving up my energy for Aerosmith and Kiss.
Okay.
Because I got plenty of seats I got to warm up.
I know.
Yes, Jody. All right, what's wrong with the phone? Everything's on. Nothing's been changed. Jody. All right, you're out. Hello?
Russ.
Yes.
What's it going to take to get a couple of them tickets from you?
I don't know. I'll probably auction them off.
Well, on the internet?
On my garage. You know where I live?
Yeah, I'll be there in the morning.
Everybody else does. Something's wrong with the software. Do I need to unplug this phone, or is it the computer screen? All right, let's do news here.
Yep.
Ready? Yep. Okay. 404. J.D. Ryan's on Live 105.
Thank you, Russ. And it is brought to us by North Texas Clean Air and by Just Brakes.
Add flexibility to your work schedule and improve our air at the same time. Ask your employer about flex time or visit tryparkingit.com to learn how you can do more to help improve air quality. Just Brakes gives a pro rata 50,000-mile warranty on everything they do, and they offer same-day service. Just Brakes. Just stop and think about it.
For Friday, August 15th, 2003.
What did you say Trey sent you this morning? I forgot. We talked about it during the break, and you didn't finish the story.
Just an email. He's still mad about yesterday.
What's he mad about?
You made everybody get on the air and say who didn't like who, and
I didn't make anybody do anything. And now that I think about it, you're the one that said you didn't like me.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Yes,
say
you did.
That. You said, "Is there anything you don't like about me?" I said, "You pick on me a little bit too much sometimes, unfairly."
Wow.
That's not I don't like you. I obviously like you. You're my friend for 25 years.
Just like when you were married, she didn't let it come out until the end. She starts throwing out all the things she hates about you. Then it's over. This has been an abusive relationship for 14 years.
It's abusive.
1989, you hit me.
Oh, man.
Then yesterday, you throw out the mental stuff. The mental stuff sticks around for longer.
Oh, please. Mental what? Don't give me the face. You asked. And everything else about you I adore.
What did I say I didn't like about you?
Nothing. Just to make me feel worse.
Oh, I like how you're turning this around on Russ.
On the air, he says all kinds of bad things about me.
It's a show.
And off the air, he says.
What do I say?
That things about my child-raising abilities.
I just said your kid. You can't control your kid.
I certainly do control
I don't mean that ugly. You just can't.
No.
I do control my kid.
He doesn't want you to control him. That's got nothing to do with you. He doesn't.
I realize that.
Okay. Well, why is that ugly?
I'm a terrible daddy.
I've never said you're a terrible daddy off the air.
Oh, off the air.
That's true.
I haven't. Never question your. I throw out something that I look at from an outsider and go, hey, why don't you try this? I don't know if it's occurred to you or not.
Okay.
And then you have to attack me on a basic level.
I didn't attack you at all. Thought you were looking for something to. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, he asked Eddie basically who he likes better, Dan or. And I know Dan and Trey are both listening.
Right.
And again, of course, Eddie goes, I hate them both.
All right, so Trey's still pissed off. You get an email from him, and it says what?
Being that, well, off and on throughout the evening.
What is he doing here today? I thought he was taking a day off.
I don't know.
His daddy's sick.
Yes, his dad's in the hospital.
Yeah, his dad, he could take a week off if he needed to. I got no problem with that. Why is he here?
He doesn't really want to be out for the day.
What's he scared about?
That the show will go off without a problem.
Well, it will.
He's afraid you'll notice, and when he comes back, all his stuff will be gone.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh, why didn't we think about that? When he came back Monday, all the locks and chairs, all the stuff was out the front of the station. His exact desk and the exact layout in front of the station.
He's got to take a day off sooner or later.
All right, so I don't understand. He's here.
He's just been moping around. I don't know why he's here because.
Well, he's probably moping around because his daddy's sick.
No,
I understand that.
He's been moping around yesterday since you said nobody liked him.
I didn't say nobody liked him. You said you didn't like him.
I didn't say that.
Somebody did.
Eddie did. Eddie said it.
All right, fine. Do the news.
But he said, being that you don't like me at all, I guess you miss being in the barrel all the time.
That's right. Piss off one of your only allies.
Good going.
All right. Friday, August 15th, 2003. Ben Affleck is 31. Jim Lang from The Dating Game is 70. Mike Connors, Joe Mannix is 78. Rose Marie is 80. Julia Childs, 91. Over the weekend, Madonna turns 45 on Saturday. James Taylor will be 50. Julie Newmar, the original Catwoman, 70. Fess Parker is 78. He played Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett.
Man, he must be tired.
Why?
Played Daniel Boone and Davy Crockett?
Yeah.
Didn't they both run from that bear?
No. Nobody ran from the bear. Sean Penn turns 43 on Sunday. Belinda Carlisle is 40.
Which one of them ran from the bear?
No one ran from a bear that I'm aware of. That's not the lyrics to the song. I can pull them up if you'd like.
I already know what the lyrics are. He played Davy Crockett was a man? Or was it?
No, it was Daniel Boone.
Daniel Boone.
How's the song start?
Oh, I could give you...
Daniel Boone was a man. Was a big man.
Was a big man.
Finish it.
Hold on. I can.
No, don't look it up.
I don't know.
The bear is bigger.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
I'm not saying anything. Here it is. Go, computer.
You've killed a bit.
I'm sorry. I don't know the rest of it.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I'll turn the mics off and you can say it. Click.
Daniel Boone was a man. Yes, a big man with an eye
But
like
the bear was bigger.
No, with an eye like an eagle.
Don't change the words.
And as tall as a mountain was he.
Where's the tree?
There's no tree
You
here.
took the bear and the tree out. That was the only part that made it funny. And there was no reason to run. How'd he run?
He didn't. Daniel Boone was a man. Yes, a big man with a whoop and a holler. Come on, mow down a forest of trees.
Aha, the trees. Where's the bear? Is the bear in there?
Bear's not in here.
How'd he run, Daddy?
He did. Daniel Boone was a man, yes, a big man with a dream of
Fine,
a
I don't want to hear it now.
Fine, all right.
Sucking the life out of me.
That's
again.
all. Sean Penn is 43. Well, I already told you that one. Robert De Niro, 60 on Sunday. Lights started to flicker back today after a massive power outage that shut down the nation's largest subway system, left millions in stifling heat, and killed at least one person. Despite the heat and transportation delays, calm prevailed across New York City, even as police and firefighters dealt with double the normal volume of calls and responded to some 800 elevator rescues and 60 fires. Mostly started with candles.
Did people run in New York City?
No, I believe it was pretty hot. They walked.
Were there bears?
No, there were no bears. President Bush continued to back away from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Recently, he clarified his statement that Arnold would make, quote, a good governor. He said, yes, he would be a good governor, as would others running for governor. And under the federal equal time rules, if a broadcast network shows an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie during the election, somebody else running for governor in California can demand the same amount of TV time for free. These rules do not apply to cable, so the broadcast networks will not be running any Arnold for a while.
Does it apply to bears?
No, there's no bears. Dwayne Goodrich said he feared that something terrible had happened, but couldn't bear to think his crumpled car and shattered windshield were the result of striking a person on Interstate 35. I knew, he said. I looked at my windshield and said, it can't be debris, but I also said it can't be a person. Mr. Goodrich said he was...
Have you seen pictures of his car?
Oh, yes.
I saw it for the first time today.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that you could do that much damage to your car and not pull over and see what you did. There is no way.
You're right.
None.
You'll like this next line.
Good.
Mr. Goodrich said he was not speeding, and he saw the car.
Yeah.
And did not.
Well, you could hit somebody going 40, 50 miles an hour and I saw the windshield. It looked like somebody hit it. A person.
Oh, yeah.
At 40, 50 miles an hour. I'm guessing that's going to happen.
Sure.
He said he was not speeding and did not see a burning car on the roadway until it was too late to stop. He said he never saw any people on the road at all.
All right, let's back up. Let's just go back and they got to be having a field day with his testimony. Did he say this on the stand?
Yes. He said he could not explain.
Just as an attorney, I would go, okay. So at one point you did see the burning car. It was too late. You hit something and you kept going.
Yeah, clearly there's no way around the fact that he left the scene. I mean, there's no explaining that away.
You hit something at that scene. You knew what you did. He's already admitted that.
Right.
And I think
his defense is that he's using is it happened so quick he didn't notice. Well, obviously after you passed it, you did notice because you mentioned the burning car and you hit debris. Sorry. I don't know. That's kind of scary.
Evil bubbling to the top.
I guess. I don't know.
Dang.
It's funny because we pulled into the building today. I was behind Russ, and he sat there at the gate for a really long time, and I thought, he's going to will this thing to open, and I'm going to freak out because I swear I thought that's what he was about to do.
I couldn't find my card key.
We just kept sitting there looking at it, and I thought,
I'm looking for my card key.
He's opening it with his mind.
What's wrong with you?
Jesus, here we go.
I don't think I've ever asked you that. Let's just get this out on the table right now. What's wrong with you?
What kind of question is that? It's a joke.
Why would you expect me to sit at a fence and will the gate to come open?
Because you weren't using your damn card.
I couldn't find it.
You're just sitting there like a toad looking at the fence wanting it to open. And I'm the moron. Okay, whatever.
You're the one that's waiting for me to open it with my own mind.
Behind you. What else am I supposed to do?
I'm looking for my card. What else am I going to do?
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe you'd come back and ask me for mine.
And I wasn't there that long.
Yeah, you were.
Was not. What's wrong with you? First, it's JD earlier this week that wants to see a transsexual bang katana, and now you.
I just said that would be interesting.
It would not. It's freaky.
Well, they've got the equipment correct.
Now, wait a minute. Let's hear this story.
Katana came up. Bruce has a new transsexual dancing at the Amazing Superstore.
Oh, good.
All right. So he emails me, hey, you want me to bring up Vanity? We won't tell Trey. He looks like a chick. Mm-hmm. We'll get her to hang all over Trey.
Okay.
Well, they were here too long, and Trey had the chance to get a good look at her.
Oh.
Figured out that it was a guy. Get him into the studio. He won't do anything. Vanity won't actually jump on Trey. She turns around, shows him her ass, and you see the thing taped up in the back. You know. So then he didn't want nothing.
But now JD wants to see.
JD wanted to see the two of them together.
It just occurs to me that you know, on top it's two girls because it's breast and breast, and that's good. And then on the bottom it's a guy and a girl, and that's good. So it just occurred to me those two actually could have.
What's wrong with me?
Well, that's what I said. I'm getting all this at once. And then Vanity, who was still a man,
right,
who's going to have the operation, was actually engaged to a guy who's waiting for him to have the operation. With me?
Yeah, they're both swapping sexes, basically.
No. Only Vanity swapping sexes.
Okay.
I'm trying to stay correct in my gender.
I understand.
Vanity's a guy. I'll just call Vanity a chick. It'll be easier.
Okay.
All right. So the guy's waiting for her to have her sex change and actually become a real woman.
Gotcha.
All right. He gets tired of waiting and goes and picks up Vanity's mother.
Of course.
Who we think has a penis, too.
That's what Russ asked. And that was the end of Eddie for about 20 minutes.
And what I don't get is, why would you be dating a transsexual? Wouldn't that would make you gay? I don't care what you're waiting on, it makes you gay.
I guess maybe it turns on your perception. I mean, if you think you're banging a chick, maybe you're not gay, you're just
But
weird.
The chick has a weenie.
Yes.
So that would make you gay.
But why wouldn't you just go for a regular-looking guy that doesn't have any of the feminine characteristics of a woman?
And why would you, the other thing is, why are you waiting for the sex change? If you're gay, why would you want her to become a real her? Well, that whole thing was just weird. And
weird.
The fact that he left her for her mom, who we think has a weenie.
She hot?
Who, Vanity?
The mom.
We don't know, no son. Probably takes after her son. Mm-hmm. It was just freaky all the way around. He had breast implants.
Ooh.
Showed them to us.
Yeah. I felt weird about the whole thing. And JD wants to see them have sex.
I just said they could.
You said you'd like it. You actually said you would enjoy watching that.
It's a girl on top.
It is not a girl. It's a guy girl.
On top.
It's not. It's a guy who's in
That's still okay.
What do you call it? Something in between.
Transition.
Yeah. The transitional guy.
Okay.
In flux.
Okay. Okay, no problem seeing the top part together. That's a girl and a girl. The guy part.
It doesn't wig you out to see a chick with a ding dong.
It was weird, but that's what I said. That would be, they could actually have.
No, you didn't say they could. You said you'd like to see it. Yeah. So, which leads me to this question.
What?
What's wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. Go back to Everett.
I'm done with him.
Oh, God.
How are we doing, Eddie? Go ahead.
We're talking about Goodrich. We're over with that, I guess.
Where are we?
Yeah. We're talking about Goodrich. I don't know if it's all worked out or not.
It's not all worked out. But
is the jury still out?
Yes, as far as I know.
As of 3 o'clock?
I think so.
3 o'clock they were. You just say, how do you not see that? How can you say you're not drunk or off on anything else and not see that a half mile away?
Well,
and go by it at full speed and not even brake, as far as I know.
Well, yeah, and, you have to believe, even though there wasn't really any evidence to this effect that the prosecution could put before the court, but you have to believe that the jury is going to take these facts and think, well, here's a guy, he was out late at night at a topless bar with a buddy, he's driving home really, really fast, he doesn't see something that he should have, and then he leaves the scene.
Right.
Drunk or not, even though there's no evidence that he was.
Well, we talked to Tim Powers yesterday, the attorney in Denton, since he's following the case, and you don't show up for work.
What?
No, and you don't come in sometimes?
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
And it sounded like the defense was trying to take alcohol out of the whole equation.
Well, of course.
Even though he's not charged with that.
Right.
They're trying to take that out of the jury's mind. They went back and recreated something, didn't they?
The evening. They took him and gave him the amount of alcohol and
went place by place.
But the thing is, how do you know exactly what he had?
Well, sure.
If he's buying drinks for other people, or his credit card may look like he bought a bunch of drinks, he could say, I bought these for other people, but they were really for him. So how do you prove that?
Well, exactly. I mean, the whole test is predicated on the fact that, you actually drank the drinks that you said you had and nothing more.
Right. And you ate your whole dinner.
Yes.
You might have ordered it. That didn't mean you ate all of it.
Right. Well, and that goes back to what I was saying is that, the defense, and rightfully so, feels like they have to rehabilitate something that isn't truly before the court, but the totality of the circumstances is such that
everybody thinks he was drinking.
Right.
You're out late at night. You're coming home from a topless bar. You weren't there just hanging out.
Oh, yeah. The defense has to address that.
And if I was a juror, I'm a juror, I just have to say, this is a guy who makes his living perceiving what's around him on a football field and working very hard. A very young guy, so he's, you can't bring age into it. Half a mile away, burning car and car stopped. You don't see that?
Well, and he's in a 700 series BMW. One of the most high-performance, agile cars you could buy.
Even more so, another reason why you'd stop and see what kind of damage. Forget the wreck and everything going on. You'd stop to see what you did to your car.
Sure.
Who wouldn't? I'd be afraid, I blew a radiator out or a tire or just I want to get out and see if there's any part of the car I need to pick up.
Absolutely.
This not stopping stuff, I ain't buying any of it. I just thought I hit the, debris. I knew I didn't hit people. Well, if you weren't really sure what you hit, how do you know it wasn't people?
Yeah. I agree.
You can't. It just seems like the prosecution would have a field day with him on the stand. I can, and I don't even know what's going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, clearly it's a very difficult case to defend. I mean, the facts are so incredibly bad. The evidence is overwhelming. There's some cases you get handed to you, and you don't get to predetermine the facts. They come to you as they are, and you just deal with them the best you can. And it's not an easy proposition in this case for his defense lawyer.
I can't imagine them not slapping him with the most severe penalty they've got.
20 years. You get 20 years. So we'll see.
Well, just the leaving the scene thing. The one thing we know for sure he'll be convicted of is failure to stop and render aid.
Absolutely.
Because he didn't plead innocent to that.
Right. Well, yeah, there was just no way he could.
They already admitted he left.
Yeah.
So they know for sure he'll be convicted on that.
Right.
And the rest of it, we don't know until the jury comes back.
Correct.
Now, if they haven't come back, it's been over 4 hours. Is that a good sign for him?
Typically, yes. The more time that passes, it's generally thought to be a benefit to the defense.
All right, I can never remember which way it goes.
Yeah, the more time that passes, because you start thinking in terms of, well, there must be some reasonable doubt. Obviously, the jurors aren't all in agreement as to a guilty verdict, so they're discussing something, hence reasonable doubt. And the more time that passes, the more you hope that there is in that regard.
Right. It's like they popped Shantae in less than an hour.
Right.
Okay.
But, too, he's got several different charges against him, and the jury charge in this case may be somewhat convoluted. I don't know, but that would play into how long it takes for them to deliberate, as would the amount of evidence introduced at trial, because whatever's introduced, they take back with them to the jury room and can go over and look at and so forth. So, there may be a lot of ancillary types of things in terms of preparation for, learning about different parts of the case from the evidence.
Do you know what he's saying?
They have a lot to look at.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. They's looking at stuff, so they can decide.
Well, why is it you got to do the ancillary information that might have to be examined later? Well, they're just saying they got more stuff they may have to look at.
They's a gonna.
Took me a while just to figure out where he was going with it. I started dozing. I did. that creatine?
No, it
is.
Picking on the creatine.
Creatine's making me black out.
You haven't blacked out once.
I have blacked out many.
What?
Hello?
Oh, you did not.
What's with the creatine?
That's what we take now when we work out.
Oh, and what does that do for you?
It's supposed to make your muscles retain water, I think. So they retain water.
Well, so that clears out the lactic acid, so you aren't as sore.
I don't know. Are you nodding, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay, that's what it does. All I know is the first time I took it, I got a headache. I felt nauseous. My teeth started to hurt.
It didn't.
My arms stretched out.
That never happened.
It did.
Your arms never moved.
And
yes,
my chlamydia came back.
But you're still taking it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't even know if it's doing any good. How long before we see results?
Hopefully a few weeks, but it's not going to.
I don't want to wait a few weeks.
Well, you can't do it overnight.
How many days we work out this week?
2.
That's it?
Yes.
I think I'm done.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
Don't quit.
You've got your big photo spread in October.
I haven't decided what to do.
All this equipment.
Go ahead.
Okay. 1 out of 2 dogs has...
Oh, no, you're done.
I'm done. There's news and information. I'm Jeannie Ryan on Live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Have you looked at the meal schedule?
I have not.
I can't figure it out.
Why?
Hang on. All right, this is what Diet Gourmet sent us.
Okay.
You looked at your food?
I haven't had a chance.
I didn't know what to eat today.
Well, you normally eat pretty good anyway, so.
Well, I know, but I don't know if I'm supposed to eat it in a certain order. Do I eat all of it? Does it matter what order I eat it in? Because Larry was supposed to have a schedule.
Yeah. Monday eat this, Tuesday eat this.
I don't have that. I have a week. Let me just show you the schedule.
Okay.
And you tell me if you think I was going to follow this.
Okay.
See that?
Oh, my God.
Thank you. What did I say when we started?
It would be complicated.
No, I said if I have to think about anything,
I know.
I ain't doing it. I want a box that says eat this at 9 o'clock on Monday. I want another box that says eat this at noon on Monday. And the same thing throughout the day. I don't want to have to think carbs. I don't want to have to think protein. I just want to eat.
I thought that's what was going to be.
That's what I thought. I don't get it. Look at this. See this schedule?
Right.
I ain't looking at that.
I know. It should say Monday 1, Tuesday 2, Wednesday 3.
I don't even care what's in the box. I just want a box and know that whatever's in that, I eat.
Right.
Trey, get Larry on the phone. And he's got to dress down that Brandy chick.
Okay. I'm sure she's got, workout clothes that aren't.
Why would she dress that way?
She was told that you wanted a hot chick.
She's hot.
Okay. That's what she was told that's what you told Larry, so that he delivered for you. A hot chick.
She would be hot regardless of what she wore. She could wear leopard scabs. She would still be cute.
She would be. You're right.
Where did she say let me do traffic here. Hi, Gail.
Hi there.
How's your diet thing coming?
I've lost 40 pounds.
Wow.
And I'm working out 5 to 10 hours a week, lifting weights, doing cardio, rollerblading.
You working your ass?
Am I ever?
That's what I want to see.
Oh, well, I'll try to show my ass every chance I get.
That was the best thing. That was the best thing. Shut up! That's the best thing I remember from your nude photos was the ass.
Ah, well, I wasn't totally nude.
What did you have on?
Shoes. I had on like this little shirt thing. That diet.
Yeah.
That they're trying to give you. After you've done it for like 3 days, you get the hang of it. I thought the same thing when I started mine.
I don't want the hang of it. I don't want to have to think about anything. I want to look at my refrigerator and I want to see something that says, eat me now.
Well,
I want somebody to come to my house and every 2 hours swap out the box. And the only thing in the refrigerator is something that says, eat me now.
It's just not that complicated.
It
as
is.
long as you are, you'll get it in no time.
I don't have time to think about it. I had the What's the name of the place? Diet Gourmet sent 2 great big coolers of food last night. One for JD, one for me. Everything you could imagine. And I just picked one of them out today because I didn't know what to eat. I don't know how many meals I skipped. Anyway, what do you got?
I've got a girl for you.
Okay.
I have found your woman.
Well, let's do traffic.
She's 23 years old.
Perfect. Let's do traffic.
Tall, gorgeous, blonde. Looks like a model.
I'll give you $1 for traffic.
Okay. I knew I'd get money out of you. This is also brought to you by Blockbuster and Ultimate Electronics.
All right. Your out cue is always experience more.
Blockbuster has 2 great ways to take home the thriller, The Hunted. You can rent it on DVD or video, or you can buy it on DVD. Rent or buy The Hunted today at Blockbuster. Ultimate Electronics brings you car audio blowout savings. Right now, everything you need to make your car kick is on sale. Ultimate Electronics, where you'll always experience more.
Northbound Hillcrest at 635. There's a stalled car in the right lane on the ramp to LBJ. In Farmers Branch on westbound 635 at Luna, you've got a stalled car. They may have gotten that one off his shoulder. 635 at Skillman, just now getting reports of a crash. Don't know what direction, but it's busy in all directions at that location. Eastbound I-30 at Loop 12 Walton Walker. The left lane's blocked by a wreck, causing a backup to MacArthur. It's an armored car that's up on the guardrail and then a tour bus in the left lane. You're outbound. Westbound onlookers backed up to the bulk mail center. And on westbound 183 at O'Connor, there's a wreck. That one's on the shoulder now, but it was in the middle of the road. Save money on DVDs when you buy them at Blockbuster. Right now, all previously viewed DVDs, including Gangs of New York and Adaptation, are 25% off already low prices. Details at participating stores. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, the Talk that Rocks Texas.
Thank you, Gail. Going to be 72 for the low tonight, then nice weekend, mid to upper 90s all weekend, 96 tomorrow, they say. We have 95 degrees currently, Live 105.3, the Talk that Rocks Texas.
Hold on. Still there, Gail?
Yes.
All right. Where do you know this chick from?
She's a friend of Katie's.
Katie is her stepdaughter.
Oh.
Yeah. What's she look like?
She is gorgeous.
Don't set me up with no dog.
I would not set you up with a dog. I mean, this girl is gorgeous.
I mean, just because I turned you down 10, 15 years ago doesn't mean that you need to get back at me.
Well, you know, you broke my heart, and I've had it out for you ever since.
That was the best dry humping ending I ever had.
But, you know, she is stunning.
What does she do?
You know what? I don't know. I mean, I know she's got a job. She drives a real cool-looking yellow pickup truck.
Wow.
Yeah. But she's very nice and really cool, and I like her very much. She's probably my well, I shouldn't say this, my favorite friend of Katie's. Yep. Just gorgeous.
Would you like me to come over and meet her?
Why, sure.
Okay. We'll set up a time. I'll come by the house.
Okay.
Check with the Tim.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay. I'm meeting her.
Why?
She drives a yellow truck.
So, take her to Toby Keith tonight. I'll give you my tickets.
Oh, so you think all chicks that drive trucks are hayseeds?
I didn't say hayseeds. She probably likes country music.
Why? Just because she drives a truck? Yeah. Not everybody that drives a truck likes country music. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to date a chick with a yellow truck.
Why?
Because sooner or later somebody's going to see her in it.
Yes. There's a lot of very nice yellow trucks.
You hear what you just said?
Yeah. You got a point.
Is that Larry? Good. Hey
guys.
Where are you?
I'm in Dallas.
Oh, I thought you were still out of town.
Yeah, that's been part of the problem. I have to take some responsibility here. I'm at my desk right now writing out a program that makes it just a no-brainer. I honestly, and I apologize, you guys.
Eat me now. Eat me now. Eat me now. That's what I want on the box. Eat me now.
What's that?
Eat me now. That's what I want to say on the box. Eat me now. Eat me at 9. Eat me at 10.
You know, I'll tell you this.
Eat me.
But JD.
Yes.
Don't go around the corner on this one.
JD, you know how simple this is.
It really is.
Here's the problem. It doesn't get any easier with the results that you're going to see. Is there a little bit of effort? Yeah, but not a lot.
I thought the effort was just the working out part. I don't want to have to. I told you I can't stop and think about food.
Here's the thing.
That's why I eat the same thing every. You're not listening to me. I'm going to win this one.
You guys have had a great first week.
Well, it worked out 2 days.
You've worked out 2 days. You've gotten the food. You've gotten the supplements. We're prepared.
Yes.
So now we have to execute. We need to outline things a little bit more, and that's what we're going to do. And here's the thing. There's no have-tos. You don't have to do anything. If you just eat a couple meals and a protein bar, I'm fine with it. So at least we're moving forward, and at least you guys still want to keep moving forward. And that's how you got to look at it. It's just it's not about perfection. It's just about making bits of progress. But
eat me now. Eat me. That's what I need each box to say. It's 9 o'clock Monday. Eat me now. Look, it's noon on Monday. Eat me now. That's what I need.
Well, did you get the food?
Yeah, it looks great. I just don't, and it's got letters and codes and a bunch of other stuff.
Now see, that's part of the problem there is I couldn't get a hold of the woman from Diet Gourmet. I think her name is Jennifer, but I needed to get the food to your house.
It's at my house.
So that's, at least I got the food there. Now I will communicate with her and explain how I like things done, and I make it easy. And like Gail said, for most people it is pretty easy, but we'll make it even easier for you. But how's the training go? You guys
eat
sore,
me
right?
now. That's what the food needs to say. It's confusing. Well, hold on a second. What? Go get some of the stuff out of your cooler. Where's it, in the office? Yep. I open up this thing, and it's got A's and B's and breakfast and lunch. I don't know what goes with what.
And Trey, I'm sure he's listening. Trey's got to email me. I need her the Diet Gourmet number again.
Oh, okay. We have that. But, I mean, all the food looks great.
Yeah.
This would be great. It almost makes me not want to cook. If I knew
I don't want you to cook.
I mean forever. Because the stuff's not that much.
Right.
No.
Like an entire meal, maybe $7-8.
No, it's not expensive.
Really?
Yeah. No, because I saw the price list.
Then if you had, like, for example, here's what I want you to do. Just eat a meal in the morning.
Yes.
Eat a meal at lunch.
Is this going to make me fat?
No.
I don't want to gain. If I gain any weight that's fat.
Would I make you fat?
And tell this chick.
I want to get you lean. Hey, my reputation's on the line here too, you guys.
Okay.
I mean, I need you guys not just, I need you guys looking really good. And is JD still there?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, JD, I'm really counting on you to be doing the program.
I am.
Okay, because you know the program. You know that the last time we spoke and you did this, within 10 days, you started actually calling me up, going, man, I could tell my pants are feeling looser.
It really is. It's
in a week and a half.
Yes.
Now, you working out?
And that was just the food. That wasn't working out. Yes, I am working out. I didn't do as much as Russ did.
Right.
Randy made me pass out.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
She did not.
I did. I'm laying on my back and I'm puking in the air. I pulled a Jimi Hendrix.
It didn't happen.
Hey, by the way, Russ, you might have given me a money-making idea. JD, I asked what kind of flavor, like, there's peanut butter or chocolate on the protein bars. He emails me back, do they make them in whiskey flavor?
I did not.
I did.
I'm thinking Jack Daniel's protein bars.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not bad for, like, the...
Just a little hint of the Jack Daniel's taste?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Mark Thomas has finally set up a meeting with Jack Daniels to sponsor this show.
Well, it only took him 3 years.
I know it.
Got right on it.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe he fell. All right, so I'm going to get something. I'm going to get some kind of list that I can look at that says, eat me now.
Well, you know what? We're gonna create a whole new program called the Eat Me Now program.
That'll be perfect.
By Russ Martin.
All I need is eat this Monday at 9. Eat this Monday at noon.
I'll do that. Do you have a way of giving this information out to people only if they log into eatmenow.com? Why don't you go ahead and register eatmenow.com?
Yeah, well, then tell everybody. Now it's too late. Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Tell Randy she's got to start wearing more clothes.
Well, now that's a contradiction from what you requested.
I wanted somebody hot, but I can't focus on the workout because she's running around those little tight spandex pants and a little tight top, and I don't know what she's saying. I don't even know if she's
okay. But now, did you not ask for an attractive trainer?
Yes, and that's exactly what you gave me.
Okay.
Well, when is she? Which Larry North place does she work at?
She works out in Southlake.
Okay. I think she says she does the stuff in the morning.
And yeah, she works out primarily in the morning, and then Kevin, of course, is helping out as well.
Yeah.
And hey, did we get some equipment over there? The company that I requested dropped the ball. So I said, guys, I don't care what you do. I said, take equipment out of our gyms and get it over there.
We don't have anything.
You're serious?
We got one of those big beach balls.
That's it?
Yep.
All right, I got to go. I got to make calls.
Okay.
All right, bye.
What?
We got more than that.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't need to know. Well, we got the beach balls and we got some dumbbells, and that's it.
Dumbbells.
We're supposed to have a bunch of other stuff out there. She's really got to wear more clothes. I can't stand it.
She will be fine. She'll dress frumpier.
Did you notice how I was gone for a few minutes last night?
Yes. Where'd you go off to?
Mm-hmm.
No,
yes.
You did not.
I had to.
Man.
I don't know how you could stand it. Hot, sweaty chick showing you how to work out, bending over, different positions. Yes. I can't stand it.
I know. I think that the hip thrusts put you over the top. Yeah.
We got to take pictures of this during the workouts.
Oh, that's a good idea. I had my camera too last night.
Just the whole progress.
Right.
And especially pictures of her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure some chicks would like to see, what's his name, Kevin?
Kevin.
Yeah. But people are going to want to see Randy.
Mm-hmm.
She bartends someplace, I forget where.
You want me to say? I remember.
Yeah.
Champs in Las Colinas. It's off MacArthur.
What'd she say, Sundays?
Yeah.
Like Sunday was her big day.
Sunday, and now that Monday Night Football's kicking in, we're going to work Monday night.
We should go by there Sunday and see her.
Okay.
It'll be crowded.
Oh, absolutely. Just to go see her? Great body.
Yeah.
She's too lively.
Oh, my chick trainer was the same way. Just bouncy and happy and lively.
And you know what? She worked me out harder than Kevin.
Yeah. She can get more. A chick like that can get more from you.
Well, sure.
Because they're happy.
Pumped up, ready to run to the restroom.
I did.
I know. You did really. I don't know where you went because it was an awkward moment because I'm not working out. She's looking around like, say, bathroom, I don't know. Don't know what happened.
Which stall, just so I know?
I ain't saying.
Oh, God. It's tainted.
It's not like I did all over the seat.
We don't know that.
I didn't get that excited. I still know how to shoot in the toilet.
God. Stop it.
Go ahead, D.
Hey, Russ. I need some legal advice.
All right.
Hey, I've got a new motorcycle that I was trying to sell. A buddy of mine at work was interested in buying it. He wants to take it for a test ride. He rides about 10 feet, totals the bike. I have no insurance on it, and he doesn't have a motorcycle license, and his insurance company says they're not going to pay for it because he doesn't have a motorcycle license.
Yeah, you're pretty screwed on that.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. Anything I can do. I mean, I trust my buddy. Well, he said, I'll buy it, man. I'll fix it. I'll pay for it. But, it's 4 more years I owe on it, and I kind of just like to get out of my name. The finance company won't assume the note either, so.
Yeah, you're in kind of a tough spot. I mean, the best thing, obviously, would be if your buddy just owns up to it and pays it off.
Yeah, he wrecked it. He should pay for it. Just because his insurance isn't going to doesn't mean he's not responsible for it.
Yeah, and he will, I mean, he's cool. He said he'll take care of it.
What was the estimate on it?
If I can sue his insurance company and force him to pay for it. Or
what was the estimate on it?
What was the estimate?
Yeah.
Total?
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
How much was the bike new?
$8,500.
What were you going to sell it for?
Payoff.
Eat me now. You're going to have to eat that one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a rough one.
All right, thanks. You also want to check with somebody, make sure they got a license.
Yes.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Benjamin Dover?
Yes.
Mr. Dodge, Bill Dodger? That's what made me think about this.
Okay.
You with me?
Mm-hmm.
He sends out his column on email like 2 or 3, about 2 weeks, I think, before it hits the Dallas Morning News.
The Dose of Dover, I've seen that.
Yeah. I was shocked.
Why?
He sent out an email that somebody was talking about. They took their kid to a, don't say a name, but like one of those corner doctor places.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking
about?
Like
in the strip malls and the strip areas.
Right. Took them there. The kid's like probably 16 or 17, has a health care card.
All right.
They get treated. They give him the health care card. It had expired. The kid didn't know it at the time. Okay. All right. So now the health care provider's coming at them going, hey, look, we ain't honoring this because your card's expired. And now the doctor in the box.
Sure. Doc in the box. Call it that.
All right. They're calling, harassing them going, hey, where's our money?
Okay.
Okay. What would you think Dover's advice would be? Because now they got creditors calling, harassing them, going, hey, we want our money.
Well, if it was the people that owed the money, his thing is, you deal with the creditors. If it's collection agencies, you make them go away.
He told them to own up and pay for it.
Really? Were you shocked? You fall out of your chair?
Yeah.
Well,
I sent over an email. I went, catch me.
That's not always been his deal.
It is always his deal. In fact, I'll bet you the reason he wrote that was just to balance everything else out. I have never seen a column of his, nor have I read anything in any of his books that says go ahead and pay him.
He talks specifically about collection agencies. Mm-hmm. Sounds like they're still dealing with the actual provider.
Make any difference who it is. You owe somebody money, you owe money.
I know.
It just shocked me that he goes, own up to it and pay him.
Good for Dover.
He said, or let the the collection agency talk to the kid and scare them, which is what you should have done with your kid.
Probably.
You let him off the hook too quick.
Probably did.
Can I give you my opinion, or is it going to make you mad at me?
Not going to make me mad.
I just think that was a perfect opportunity for him to learn something. You didn't have to leave him on the hook all the time, but let him sweat it out over a week.
You're right.
I don't mean that in an ugly way.
It's okay. You don't have to buffer all your comments with
Obviously
me.
I do, because you hated me. How long have you hated me?
I've never hated you.
Years.
Don't help me, Everett.
Anyway, that was the thing with Dover.
Okay. That's odd.
So even you thought
Well,
it
it's
was
odd for him to come straight out and just say, own up to it. Was that it? Own up and pay it? I think he's modifying his column because you've been giving him a hard time, though.
I think he is. Hang on, Trey just printed it out for me.
Okay.
I think I got it right. On September 18th, 2001, my 16-year-old daughter was taken to a neighborhood doctor's office, blah, 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 with a cold. She filled out the new patient information forms, apparently putting herself down as a responsible party on the intake forms. At the time, her health insurance had lapsed due to my recent unemployment and failure to pick up extended coverage under COBRA. But my daughter didn't know this and presented her health insurance card. Now, 2 years later, she's getting calls from a bill collector in Fort Worth demanding payment for a debt, which they say is now $255 for the single office visit. I will not let the bill collector speak with her and have told them that she was a minor child at the time of the service and they cannot come after her. They continue to call, and I phone the doctor's office, but the manager won't return my calls. Please advise how I should handle this. Dear Linda, pay the damn bill.
Did he?
Yep. I'm telling you, he's changing his column because of this.
It's not.
His conscience is his ass.
It's not. That's what he's always said.
His thing has always been dodge them.
Pay your bills. Dodge the collectors.
Dodge them.
Dodge your collectors only.
I don't think dodging the collectors is fair.
Well, they are really evil.
They are an extension of your debtor. And had you paid your debtor on time, they wouldn't have had to find some gorilla to come hunt you down.
Well, that's what he basically does. He calls off the gorillas. Well, and you can go back and actually pay the
It's not my fault if I'm the debtor that you don't like the way I collect my debts because you could not pay as the debtee.
It's actually better to go back and pay the original debtor because all the money then goes to the person you owe.
You should have paid the debtor to begin with.
But now
you are a poor debtee.
So you're going to pay the money. But you're the person you originally...
Not your call. Had you paid the debt in the beginning, none of this would have happened.
It's better.
It doesn't matter who gets paid as long as you pay your obligation.
I know. But you want
to the debtor.
To the real guy you owe money.
It's not up to you now. They hired somebody to collect their...
It is.
They hired somebody to collect their money.
Apparently it is because you can call them off.
I didn't say it was right.
Okay.
I think it's chicken ass. Own up to it. Mm-hmm. Take the penalty. Be a man.
Again, he never
have a spine. Yes, he does. It's always dodge.
It's not.
Does this column shock you?
Well, to be that blatant about it.
Thank you. It's changing because of me.
Okay.
The debt was incurred while your daughter was a minor, which means you're ultimately responsible.
That's true.
So be responsible. Quit jacking around.
Mm-hmm.
And pay them. Or let the debt... This sounds exactly like I had I'll be damned!
Like you wrote it. Is the word hose job in there somewhere?
I mean, listen to it. Pay the damn bill. The debt was incurred while your daughter was a minor, which means you're ultimately responsible. So be responsible. Quit jacking around and pay them. Or let the debt collectors talk to your daughter and give her a shot of reality. Punk.
So you're saying the Dover's stealing from you now?
Why not?
I don't know.
Everybody else is.
Yes.
See if there's anything else of consequence here. No, that was the only one that stood out. Is he still on the beach after losing his job at KFI in California?
I don't know how much he once said on the radio, but I believe he has zeroed in on a position somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
Shift leader?
No. Not a shift leader.
Host?
No.
Hostess?
No.
Olive Garden?
He's doing fine.
Can he get his free breadsticks?
He's doing great. He's still in radio broadcasting and television and a newspaper.
Let me turn off the mics. Where is he? Well, they have good breadsticks, too. Congratulations to him.
Yes.
Those hats look funny, though.
Don't even let him tell you if he wants to.
Okay. I'm sure he'll like working there since he doesn't like black people.
Us too like black people. Quit it.
Need a break? We'll be back.
Yeah! We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Russ Martin Show. We're back to the Russ Martin Show on Live 105.3, the talk that rocks Texas.
Got the 5 o'clock news on in here. Most of the local stations are covering the Goodrich thing. And they show pictures of his car.
Right.
I can't imagine anybody buying his angle. I don't even know how you even work up a defense for that. Short of just going, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd say nobody.
All he was really saying to the attorney when they questioned him, I had some of the transcripts. Mr. Burns.
Well, hang on a second. Is the news sponsored?
Yes.
All right, let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. Wait a moment, please.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm bored. 507 JD Ryan's on Live 105.3.
Thank you, Russ. Brought to us by Expedia.com and by Joy Internet.
Where is it?
Oh. Expedia.com, making it easy to find the trip you're looking for. Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right. Joy.net, quality internet for $6.95 a month. It's fast, reliable, and secure. Internet with no advertising, just clean, straightforward service. Go to www.getjoi.net.
And basically, this is just a list of questions, a string of questions the prosecution asked Mr. Goodrich. Mr. Burns apparently says, how could you not have seen it, Mr. Goodrich? I didn't see it. Mr. Burns, you didn't see what everybody else at the scene saw? How come you didn't? Mr. Goodrich, I just didn't see it. Mr. Burns,
I didn't know that Goodrich was a listener of ours.
How do you miss a burning car in the distance? Mr. Goodrich.
I don't know.
I just didn't see it. Mr. Burns, who should we believe, you and your new defense or the numerous witnesses at the scene?
I didn't see it. I can't help you. I'm sorry. I didn't see it.
That's not for me to decide.
Well coached.
Is that what all that is?
Sure it is. He was counseled to say that. And, I mean, that's truly the best thing for him to say.
All right, let me ask you this. As his attorney, I think I asked Tim Powers this yesterday. He comes to you. He goes, look, I saw him. I did it. Do you still use that defense? Because now, if you put him up on the stand and he says those things, you know as his attorney, he's perjuring himself.
Well, sure. No, and you know, there's an ethical obligation there, clearly.
Well, I mean, where does the line blur? Because obviously, you can't tell anybody what he's told you.
Correct.
And you still have to give him the best defense possible.
Yeah, but you're not obliged to go forward with what you know would be a perjurious defense. I mean, because in essence, you're suborning perjury when you do that.
Well, I don't know, you know.
Yeah, you have an ethical obligation to not put forth that type of...
Okay, what if he says, I want to plead not guilty? Here's the defense I want to go with.
You can still plead not guilty, but not necessarily pursue that as a defense. And if he insists, you can then... I would file a motion to withdraw. at that point. Asked the judge to let me off the case, and with the substance of the motion being that we have a disagreement that goes to the very heart of his defense that we cannot agree on a resolve.
But you don't have to, you can't say anything else?
No, I wouldn't disclose it.
Okay. I'm just curious. That was a question I asked Tim yesterday. Do you really want to know if they did it?
It really doesn't bear on what the facts of the case are.
That's what I thought.
Well, it doesn't.
I know.
It's strange, and I know it sounds strange to hear, but it's really the truth.
Well, we're talking reality here.
Yeah, and you know, there's what happened, there's what some people thought happened, and then there's what the evidence is at court, and those are often three different things.
Okay. I just know if I got in a situation, I don't know that I would fess up to everything to my attorney, even knowing that he can't tell anybody.
Well, and the reality is people routinely lie to me, even though I'm their lawyer, and I realize that. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. I just try to put forth the best defense that I can. And truly, you know, on the other end of things, there are people that are innocent and need a defense, and, you know, a trial is the only way that they can exonerate themselves.
You ever get any of those?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just curious.
Had a good one today.
What was today?
DWI case.
Was he innocent?
We never reached the merits of the case because it was dismissed due to an unreasonable search and seizure under the Fourth Amendment. So we never had to really address whether or not he was intoxicated when he was driving because the stop was no good.
What they stop him for?
Following too closely was the allegation.
Okay. They can stop you for that, can't they?
They can, but the problem is that the statute in the Transportation Code that pertains to following too closely requires a collision, and there was none. So it didn't rise to the level of an actual offense, hence the stop was bad. Thus, everything that flows from the stop is bad, including the DWI arrest and charge. So the case goes away. You can blow 5 times the legal limit and kill 20 nuns, but if the search and seizure is no good, everything that flows from it is called the fruit of the poisonous tree. It means it's inadmissible.
And you don't feel bad?
For zealously pursuing my client's constitutional rights? Absolutely not. Are you not a fan of the Constitution?
Love it.
Okay.
Saw him back in 77. Touring with the Bay City Rollers. Love the Constitution. Why is that? I have a feeling you get that question a lot, and that's the answer you throw back.
Well, because it's the truth. People that ask that question misperceive the process.
I don't misperceive anything.
Yes, you do, because...
Why are you being defensive?
I'm not being defensive. You're asking me questions and I'm answering them.
Seems to me that you got defensive. I'm just asking a question. I certainly didn't attack you.
What was your question, and how did I attack you?
All of a sudden, you questioned my patriotism.
Love of the Constitution.
Well, I was just appalled because you seem to think that somehow by my defending the Constitution, I was doing something wrong. And
all I know
like
is you got defensive. I'm just asking a question. We're having a pleasant conversation.
I agree.
Shyster.
God.
Oh, now we've resorted to name calling. Very nice.
You question my patriotism.
Oh, you can call him a commie, but he can't call you anything. Okay.
Well, he gave me a reason to call him a commie.
I'm just asking questions. All right, very interesting.
Yeah.
Sure, your client was very happy.
Ecstatic.
So if I'm doing this...
Take him out for drinks?
No, not today. He's tonight.
Good. What, John?
If I'm going down the tollway and I am 3.5 inches off somebody's bumper, but collision has not occurred, he can't stop me for following too closely?
Under the statute, the term collide is in that particular statute for following too closely.
Wow.
That's typically the citation that's written when you're in an accident, when you rear end somebody.
Right.
They write you up for following too closely.
Factors that contributed to this accident, following too closely.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yes. And the officer in this particular case testified that he'd followed the guy for some time, and there had been no collision. So the stop was no good.
So he couldn't stop me at all. What would that be? That could be careless and imprudent driving, couldn't it?
Reckless driving, perhaps,
okay.
Which is kind of but, there again, the statute on that, there's some wiggle room there as well.
And you don't feel bad about that?
Absolutely not. Zealously representing people that hire me to defend them, I should feel bad for doing my job.
I'm just asking. You don't feel bad?
No.
Okay. You must have a nice soft bed.
That was good. That was very good. I had to go. Nice soft. Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I thought I'd just let it sink in.
Thank you. Hold on. Hi, Gary.
Yeah, Russ.
What's the matter with you?
Man, you, for the second time, you hung up on me again the other day.
I haven't talked to you in a week.
Russ, you hung up on me the other day when
I haven't talked to you in a week.
Let me
Why are you upset? Gary, calm down. Gary, you're going to have another heart attack. Slow down. Just calm down. It's okay.
I want my money. I'm tired of you.
There's no reason to cry about it. Don't be a crybaby. Don't be a crybaby. Crybaby.
What's he upset about?
I don't know.
He keeps saying he wants his cash from the weight he lost, but he won't come up here to get it.
Yeah. Won't come up. I actually said I had it. Yes. He's got to come up and weigh. I want to see him. He's got to weigh 200 pounds.
Right.
I don't understand. What's the big deal? Why don't you just come up and weigh and get the money?
I don't know. I had the money last week. Had the check written. I think it's probably still in my wallet. Wait, let me look. Where's my wallet? Is it over here? I don't see it. Here it is. Yes, I still have to check. I'll walk back to the middle of the room now. Here it is. Right here.
We missed you.
That's got to be the stupidest bit that I did.
No, it's a funny one.
I don't know why he's not coming up.
You think maybe he hadn't really lost the weight?
I didn't think about that. Maybe he thinks if he just calls and bitches about it enough, I'll just mail it to him, which is not going to happen. I haven't seen him. I don't know anything. I've seen before pictures. They're still on Dan Lewis's website.
Right.
After pictures, I ain't seen nothing.
Well, why else wouldn't he come up?
That would be it. Yeah, because if he's lost the weight, get him on the scale, give him his cash, get him out of here.
It's a piece of cake. Easy money.
Something else to it. All right. Go ahead.
Okay, let's see here.
Hey, speaking of court cases, is the Sizemore case over? The one where he was whacking around Heidi Fleiss?
They had a partial judgment the other day, and I don't have the thing in front of me. I'm sure Trey can bring it in. But there was a partial.
She still likes us, right?
Yeah.
Trey, get her on the phone. See where she be. Because I was watching that part of the week. I mean, it got to the point of where you read quotes of it either earlier this week or last week. He was thinking of ways to kill her. He said he was in a quandary.
Yeah, I'm in a quandary. Do I blow your house up or do I blow your head off? That was one of them.
Yeah.
I'm in a quandary.
It's almost like she was the one making. He made himself the victim.
Right.
Yeah. Look at the middle anguish I'm going through. I don't know how to kill you.
She was going to one time cut off her hands and shove them up her
butt.
That's it.
It's inventive.
Yeah. I like that one.
Yeah, the imagery is very compelling.
Yeah, especially the finger sticking out of her ass. Yeah. She'd almost look like a cow. Go ahead.
President Bush said today the power outages across the Northeast and Midwest are a wake-up call to the antiquated state of the nation's electrical grid and urged those whose power has returned not to overload the still limping system. He's out running around. He's in L.A. today.
He's a smart feller.
Yes, he is. Tropical storm Erica raced westward and it caught Gulf Coast residents by surprise today, sending vacationers, farmers, and fishermen scrambling. The National Hurricane Center has now issued a hurricane warning as of 10 o'clock this morning, with a tropical storm warning extending north to Port O'Connor. Looks like that'll come in over the weekend at some point. This is a sad state of the world. We can't get our kids to play outside, so we get Nintendo to do it.
Hold on a second. So was he drunk?
Who?
The guy you got off?
Absolutely not. But that's not the point.
Well, it is kind of.
No, it's truly not.
Why is it not the point?
Because it was disposed of pre-trial. We never reached the issue of whether or not he was drunk. It's moot.
But was he?
I don't know. It's moot.
Did he blow?
No. I don't think he was guilty anyway. We would have, I think, prevailed at trial.
They have video of him?
Yes.
How'd he look?
He looked pretty good.
So he's as good as me?
Y'all both look pretty good.
I was the best.
Yours was fabulous.
Made him abandon the case?
It did.
You should have felt good about that one.
I did.
You feel good about this?
I do.
Mm.
I sleep very well in my soft bed.
You got one of those number beds?
What's a number bed?
It's just one of those beds. You adjust the number and you dial it. Comfort bed.
Oh, yeah. No, I've been looking into those.
Okay.
Thinking they might help.
Yeah. Try a few more cases. You may need one.
Sad state in the world when we can't get our kids to play outside, but Nintendo can. Nintendo has created now a Game Boy that runs on solar power, and it comes with a game that knows when you're using only solar power, and it gives you an advantage. The game is called Boktai, the sun in your hands. You're a vampire hunter, and the vampires in the game are weaker when they're exposed to sunlight. Only way to get kids out of the house anymore. 1 out of 2 dogs has dental disease.
Periodontal?
That's what I'm saying. And more and more times.
I saw you mouth the first.
I went, all day today, I went, periodontal. I got right to it and I went, oh crap. Dental. Just say dental.
It's like watching Ted Baxter do the news.
Yeah.
There was one word they gave him. Murray bet him like $500 or whatever. They said, there's no way you're going to make it through this. You're going to screw this up.
Yeah.
I even forget what it was. I'll remember. But that's exactly what this is.
Somebody's name or whatever. More and more dog owners are taking their pets in for root canals, crowns, and even braces. Dr. Marty Becker, a veterinarian, said...
Taking a dog in for braces?
That's what they say.
I didn't think you could do that.
Later in the article.
People?
Huh?
What people are doing this?
This guy wrote a book called Chicken Soup for the Horse Lovers.
I could see taking one of those dogs in with the teeth that stick out the bottom like this.
Underbite.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like that.
Oh, are they?
Yes. Bulldogs?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
The dogs that go like this?
No.
They're all like that. It's not an anomaly.
Those dogs just look funky. They all look like Gomer Pyle.
Yeah. Anyway, this vet wrote, their teeth are their front hands. Try living without your front hands. And there's also the pain issue. A German Shepherd puppy I knew once was in so much pain he had to sleep with a toy in his mouth. So doggy dentistry is not
sad.
A frivolous thing. If your dog has a lousy smile, by the way, otherwise healthy, it is against the law for you to have braces put on.
Told you.
Unless it's causing some medical condition. You can't do it just for looking.
I have to take Abby in next week for dental stuff. I hate that.
Why?
Well, you have to watch them put them to sleep.
Oh.
Not the way that you do it. The way they do it, they wake back up.
I didn't do it.
No, of course not. You hired somebody to do it.
I didn't do it.
Solicitation.
Yeah. Killing your dog. Paid somebody to do it.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen.
You ever done that? Having a dog's teeth clean?
God, no. Had my dog killed like JD?
No. You heard the question.
Have I ever had say it again.
Dog's teeth clean.
Yes.
You ever watch them put them to sleep?
No.
It's freaky. Because it's instantaneous.
What do they do?
Well, they just stick something in their leg, and it's not 12 seconds. They're out. It just looks like they literally died.
Really?
Even though you know everything's fine, it's damn disturbing. That's probably why I've gone too long to have her had it done, just because I don't like watching it.
How often do you have it done?
I think about once a year.
Did you request to watch Abby get put to sleep?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, just she's wiggy around people to begin with. So, and that's the way that they have to work on their teeth is while they're asleep.
Right.
So I had to go back there and hold her.
I just never watch when they put my dog to sleep.
It upset me for a couple of hours. I'd like to say it doesn't bother me, but that's just, I don't know. The puss factor just sets in. I went home teared up.
You serious?
Yes.
Your dog was fine.
I don't know that. You don't always wake up from anesthesia.
It's true.
But I mean, they just go limp in your hands.
I know. I had a dog die in my arms once.
Well, we're talking about me now.
I know, but I know what it's like. My dog actually died.
Yeah, your experience with dogs is well documented.
Stop it.
And parents.
I didn't kill my parents.
That's why when we let you go see Brumley.
I didn't kill that dog.
We don't want you to go see Brumley.
Why?
I don't know. You probably talked Baylor into putting him to sleep.
I don't either. Quit it. God, quit picking on me.
Razor Ryan.
Yeah, whatever that means. What does that mean?
Well, he's a killer.
Yeah, you razor. What's that mean?
He's mean.
He's like
tough.
A slasher?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you razor. I tell you, Siebert pulled a shotgun on me.
He did not.
You did?
He didn't. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen?
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't. Why would he do that? He's a head of a company.
He was pissed off at me. He pulled a pump shotgun out on me with a pistol grip, points it at me. I wrestle it away from him while it's on the ground. No. I grab that picture of Ted Bessel off his desk, Donald Hollinger from That Girl. I whack him in the head. His head comes off. He screws it back on, and then I realize he's a cyborg. No, I'm getting up out of here.
No, you're not. No, he's not, and none of that happened. None of it.
He's doing it again.
You're arguing with me. Siebert's a cyborg.
You're right, but you're saying he is.
Out of my hands.
That's your hands. He didn't pull a shotgun. Why would he pull a shotgun on you?
How many
anyway?
general managers have you seen that could jump up 12 feet and grab the ceiling?
None. You've convinced me.
Thank you. You kind of cyborg cat man.
Okay. May I continue?
Give it a shot, Ted.
All right, thanks, Mary. Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen are worth about $150 million each. Not only are they hot, but they're worth a lot of cash. And not only does their merchandising empire put down about $1 billion a year, now they're actually in Rolling Stone magazine. You can see new pictures of them coming out.
Nude?
No. The new Rolling Stone magazine is coming out. A simple Google search, by the way, will reveal several sites devoted to counting down the days until Mary Kate and Ashley are Playboy legal worldwide. The official date is June 13th of next year. That's 10 months away. And of all people to be in the new movie.
Hold on a second. How are we doing, Eddie? All right, go ahead.
Andy Richter is going to be in a movie with those two.
That's a guy from Conan?
Mm-hmm. He was back on Conan the other evening. Speed cut number 1. I found a new way to get TV audio, so if you like it. Right. 9 years and 11 months ago, Conan O'Brien debuted as the successor to David Letterman on NBC's late-night franchise. NBC, kind of hedging their bets, would have him on 13-week contract and renewal. So every 13 weeks, he upped his deal. And, of course, now he's been on for 10 years. And he got a big special coming up September the 14th. His 10-year anniversary.
Conan?
Yeah, he's had a lot of people back. It's going to be a big deal. He's going to have Andy Richter back with him. And cut number 1, he asked Andy Richter, he goes, what was one of your favorite moments that everybody talked about on this show?
Sting was on the show, and we were out here doing the first act or something, and that he came in to use your bathroom.
Where'd you get the audio?
It's directly off the satellite, directly into that.
All right. It's not bad. Still kind of has that computer
sound. Got a little bit of a
it.
warble to it, but that's right. That's as clean as I can get it.
And left a green cloud, apparently. It just was awful. They were like, it was just maybe something about a macrobiotic diet. I don't know. But everybody was talking about it after the show. And Michael Gordon, one of the writers, Michael Gordon, said that one of the funniest things I've ever heard. He said, Sting, they ought to call him Smelly.
Funniest things he's ever heard.
He's been living in mime world.
Dude, we laugh at stupider stuff.
Yeah, I guess. True. And cut number 2 is Andy Richter and Conan talking about the new movie he's in. Andy's in.
I want to talk about this. You're doing a movie with the Olsen twins.
Yes,
which blows my mind. That you're doing. We've sent you into the world, and you're with the Olsen twins.
That's right.
Now.
Well, I tell you.
Anybody getting Dan Lewis deja vu flashback thingies?
Big time.
All right.
So, wait a minute. One came back with the Olsen twins. One came back with a stick horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is good. Now, I look at it like this. When you're confronted with a superior life form, right, you can either be food or a pet. Right. I choose to be a pet. Okay.
This show is now basking in its very first Emmy nomination, and once again, 10th anniversary primetime special will be September the 14th.
Yay.
Okay. I got some things going on this weekend. I'll wrap it up with Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus in Fort Worth through Sunday. Toby Keith tonight at Smirnoff.
Daryl, you picking me up?
Daryl Todd's at Port David Club.
Are you picking
I'm
me
not.
up?
I'm taking Joy. I offered the tickets to her. You didn't want to go.
I never said I didn't want to go.
You had the opportunity.
Did
you
I ever
said
say I didn't
screw
want to
it. When you said it was going to be hard to find tickets, you said, I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, we got tickets.
Okay.
And you got them through Texas Tickets.
Right.
Because when it takes a ticket, it takes Texas Tickets. Give me my ticket.
If you want to go, I'll give them both to you.
I don't want both of them. I just want one. If I take both of them, that doesn't do the same amount of damage.
I understand. God.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Because I know what he's doing. It's Friday. He wants to screw up my weekend, make it miserable.
And who am I going to take at this last minute notice?
Sure
Am I going to take Cyborg Catman in his office still hanging from the ceiling?
I don't know.
Starlight, the weirdest thing.
Cyborg Catman.
Yeah. Like his hands and his feet were magnetized. Ceiling. Seriously. If this is the ceiling?
Right.
Just like that?
Yes.
And he's standing like this? Mm-hmm. He goes,
He did not.
Yes, he did.
Our general manager is not a cyborg.
All I know is his head came off. They hit him with that picture of Ted Bessel from that girl.
I understand. We'll wrap it up on that. There's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan, Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show. Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right. Let's see. Check on traffic. 537. Gail Lightfoot's here.
Yep.
What do you got?
I've got Blockbuster.
And your out cue is participating Blockbuster.
Right now at Blockbuster, all previously viewed movies are 25% off. All the big hits, all the big stars, all 25% off the already low price. Details at participating Blockbuster stores.
Man, traffic is terrible in a lot of spots, and I-30 Tom Landry is one of the biggies. On eastbound I-30, Tom Landry Highway at Loop 12, Walton Walker. That wreck in the left lane remains. The armored truck is still on the guardrail. You've got to back up to Beltline in Grand Prairie, and your onlookers headed westbound are backed up to downtown. There was a wreck in the backup right around Hampton by the bulk mail center. In Mesquite, just cleared a wreck from northbound 635 at 80, but it was backed up all the way to 175 CF Hans. Northbound Tollway at Beltline, there's a wreck in the left lane. And on southbound 360 at Terrier/Green Oaks, there is an accident that has just cleared. If you haven't seen what's this year's hot new automotive accessories and what they can do for your car, then you need to get to AutoZone and see what's new today. Get in the zone, AutoZone. I'm Gail Lightfoot on Live 105.3, The Talk That Rocks, Texas.
Hey, you got a picture of this 23-year-old you want me to meet?
No, I don't.
So I got to trust you on this.
Yeah. I've known you for a very long time. I know what you think is pretty.
I don't think you've ever seen me with anybody else.
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
And I also know that you like, who's that gorgeous blonde that's really tall with the dimples that you think's really hot? Because that's who my friend kind of looks like.
Tall blonde.
Charlie's Angels.
Oh, Cameron Diaz?
Yeah.
She looks like her.
Well, her lips aren't quite as full, but she's got dimples. She's real. I'd say she's beyond pretty. She's better than pretty.
What does she know about me?
Well, probably the same thing that everybody else knows about you.
All right, so she knows what I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
She's seen the website?
I don't know.
Oh, because I'm much prettier now. Because I've worked out for 2 days.
Well, you've aged very well. Just like a fine wine.
In a box.
In a box.
I expected that. All right, thanks, Gabe.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Okay, 72 for the low tonight. Nice weekend. Mid-90s. Not too hot, not too cool. We're at 95 degrees currently. Live 105.3 to Talk That Rocks, Texas.
I fell down.
You didn't fall down.
Yes, I did.
No, with your face square in Rainey's chair. You didn't. You weren't falling. You were braced. Why are you in there sniffing her chair?
She's gone.
You wanted to sniff the the ball last night.
The what?
The workout ball last night after the trainer was here. Because she sat on it. He's sniffing the ball. I walked back from my office. He's going,
shut up.
I fell. Fell on the rubber ball.
Now she's not going to come back.
Okay, it didn't happen. But you were in there with the chair. What do you get out of that?
I was sleepy.
And you sleep on your nose?
Sometimes.
I see.
And why do you got to say names?
I'm sorry.
Now she knows.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I take naps in there in her chair.
You were napping.
Oh,
you were smelling.
It was a moment of zen.
Do that with that hot sales chick ever. We had caught him multiple times in the morning before she'd get in, like 6:30 or 7. Man, what did you get out of that? Just knowing she was there.
I like fabric.
You know, fabric.
Yes, I do.
then I'll bring my chair in.
I don't want to smell your chair.
It's fabric.
I don't like your fabric. Okay. You don't have good taste.
How about the rubber ball?
What about it?
It's not fabric.
I'm a big fan of polystyrene.
You were just admiring the polystyrene.
With your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I stop by McDonald's and smell the sporks.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No.
Are you able to discern a subtle hint of poon or anything when you do that? I mean...
Why do you got to bring this up?
It just looks odd when I walk by and you get that look on your face like, you know you've been busted.
Well, have a little decorum. Knock on a door.
The door was halfway open.
Oh. I was just... I'd like that again.
Yeah.
It's a damn creatine.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, from now on, every time he gets in the corner, it'll be that damn creatine.
Sure.
Like that. What was the question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, did Trey get a hold of Heidi Fleiss?
I do not know.
Did you get a hold of her?
Here he comes.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Yes, I got a hold of her.
And?
I called her cell and she was walking into the courtroom. They are about to read the judge is about to read the sentence for all 16 counts, or the verdict on all 16 counts against Sizemore.
Oh, that's going to take a while, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, likely will.
16 counts?
That doesn't sound good, does it?
No. Just the odds of him skating are against him.
Yeah, that's one of those things that's typically an all or nothing kind of deal.
Anyway, she said she would love to talk and will call if they get out early enough, or she'd love to talk to you Monday.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah, because we'd be the first one to talk to her after the case.
That'd be great.
Yeah. I want to know how it turns out. Just all the stuff that he left. I can't imagine him getting off on this.
No.
The threatening messages. I'd still like to hear those. I mean, we've seen the text,
right?
But we haven't heard them.
And I read somewhere up to 13 years, I believe he could get if convicted on everything.
And he was putting cigarettes out on her.
So what she says.
Wow. She said she will be more than happy to tell all.
Finally, because she wouldn't talk about it before because the case was pending.
Right.
We got a picture book.
Yeah.
That is the weirdest book I've ever seen.
Yeah, just meant for like a coffee table.
That's not even a good toilet book.
Just little bits and pieces of her life.
Just too hard to follow. It's just too eclectic.
Yeah.
I mean, I see what she was going for. She was going for the scrapbook look in a that you have at home on the table.
Right.
But it was too much. Just layers and layers on top of stuff with text and pictures.
Mm. That one sounded wet.
That's got to be a record, though. I think that's as long as you've gone into a show without audibly letting one fly.
Yeah, you're right.
Doesn't stink yet.
Mm-mm.
You doing cabbage?
No. I didn't have anything in the house to eat except all the food that the Diet Gourmet brought. Is that a website?
DietGourmet.com.
Yeah. They brought that, but because I hadn't talked to Larry, I didn't know what I was supposed to eat. I didn't want to eat it out of order.
Okay.
And I wanted to know if, is there some kind of science to this?
There is, but it's very simple.
Well, it looks very hard to me.
He will make it simpler.
I bet he don't.
I bet he will.
I bet he don't.
I figured it out. So obviously it's relatively easy.
It's not.
Okay.
I want somebody to come into my house every 2 hours. I want them to be at the door. I open the door. Eat this. That's what I want. I don't have time to go to the fridge. I don't have time to look at some kind of code and figure out what's next. Or if it's after 7:30 at night, what do I have to eliminate? That's thinking. I don't want to think. I want to eat.
I understand.
If it's after 7:30 and I'm not supposed to have carbs, I want somebody to come to my house, flick the rice off of it, and shove it in my face. Eat this.
Okay.
Speaking of which, Kevin called from Larry North in South Lake, your one trainer.
Okay.
Larry called him after he got off the phone with us, said, tell the company that's supposed to provide this equipment, if it's not there, I'm going to pull equipment out of my own gyms, and I'm not going to be happy. It will be here tomorrow at 10:45.
What are they bringing?
He said they're bringing everything you need. They're bringing a bench. I think they're bringing a squat rack.
I don't like squats.
dumbbell.
That's what made me dizzy last night.
Well,
I don't like squats.
Tell them not to bring it.
I don't want no squat rack. I don't. That's bad on your knees anyway. I'm an old guy. I can't blow out a knee.
You can just do leg presses.
You don't have
You
to
would have to do a lot of
squat.
weight. Just do a lot of reps. You like being trim anyway, not bulky.
Yeah, I don't want to get bulky. I want to get cut, though.
Yeah, well, that'd do it.
Especially if I dance with a bear. I'm going to do like I did last time. I'm going to stick a shot glass in my short and hit chicks in the teeth.
You didn't do that.
The hell I did.
Did you really?
Yeah, because you got that, the way their dancer things are, their shorts.
Yeah.
They got extra room, padded room. Some guys there, I guess, don't need it. But they got that padded room so you do lolly looks bigger.
Right.
Well, there was room for a shot glass in there. So that way as you're swinging your hips,
right.
It looks like your crank's flying. I had some chick in the teeth.
Excellent.
Thank you. I forget why you were in here.
Heidi Fleiss.
Oh, yeah. She going to call?
Yeah, she said if she got out in time today, or if not Monday.
Great.
But she said if they go through, what is it called ever? Like you poll the jury and...
Yeah, they'll poll the jury afterwards, which means they ask them why they found the way they did.
I'd leave before that happened.
Why?
Never mind.
I think I know. You'll get it later.
I know. Driving home normally.
Good. I forgot what I was going to ask now. All right, fine. Oh, I know what I was going to ask. How's your dad?
He's actually doing remarkably well.
How long was the surgery?
Surgery was a little over 4 hours. They did a spinal fusion, and it's called a laminectomy, where they go in and they clear away bone spurs in the spine, and then they do a bone graft from the hip to do the fusion. But they didn't have to use any steel rods and screws. And,
oh, that's good. That would make me feel weird just to know that I had metal in me.
Yeah.
It makes me feel ooky just that I got 2 metal clips, those titanium clips in my grocery bag sack.
Yes, you do.
But he was remarkably lucid, although, asked, are you in pain? No, as he jams on the morphine button.
Oh, can you do that?
Oh, yeah.
They let you do your own morphine?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How come I don't get that?
But you're not in the hospital.
I had cancer.
You did
Nobody
not.
gave me a morphine drip.
Didn't have cancer.
Yes, I did.
Never did. Never had it.
I'm a cancer survivor.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Quit saying that to Brumley, by the way. Who
What?
really is. I was on the phone yesterday with him, and I was going, oh, you can congratulate, what did you say? Something like congratulating you on surviving cancer.
I don't know. You're telling the story.
What
and a
did you
fine
say?
job you're doing.
What did you say? I just know
We're talking to Brumley, and he's talking about all this other stuff and the fact that there may be more of a tumor, and then they won't let him out, and he's got swelling of the brain. I went, by the way, I don't have prostate cancer. He didn't seem really overly enjoyed.
Really?
Yeah.
Shocking.
It's probably the line of the week.
Yeah.
I woke up to that this morning.
What?
You talking to Brumley and him saying that.
You play it in your head?
Huh?
What?
No, we wrote... I was listening to the rebroadcast.
Oh.
Right after he wiped off.
Everett.
I don't get it. Wiped off of what?
That's why I can't use it for the promos to obscure.
Wiped off what? Huh?
I'm not going to say it out loud.
So he was listening and...
I don't get it. What? After he wiped off what? He blew on somebody's stomach? Is that what you meant? He blew on his own stomach. What were you doing? What'd you wipe off from? Was you launching potato pancakes? What was he doing? He was yanking? Well, why would he be yanking while the show's on? To me? Well, why do you say that?
Just laughing.
Well, that's gross.
He didn't do it ever.
I really think this show has just gotten funnier to us and nobody else.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
What am I wearing when you do this?
I didn't do it.
Oh. Well, Everett. Ever said. Am I like a gladiator? The only reason I'm laughing is because of Eddie. Stop. It's happened like 2 or 3 times this week.
I know. Okay, all right. Don't.
You. Eddie doesn't even wait anymore. You lay on your back?
Speak, Helen, speak.
You like use a sock and hunch over?
No.
Like this? That's what I do.
I understand.
But I don't think it's right.
No. I hope not.
I like Kirk Douglas.
So do I.
If this was a bit,
yes,
be paper thin right now.
Yes.
All right. Can we break? Good. We'll be back. We wipe one off.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
Where'd you get the Arsenio thing?
It's on a website. Somebody sent me a link of just old, funny TV stuff. And he just went off on this guy. I don't remember the clip when it originally happened.
Why do I want to hear it?
It just reminded me of somebody when I hear he go off on someone in the audience that's kind of a heckler, somebody there to kind of protest. Just play it and see if you see any similarities, somebody you know. It's only 1 minute, the whole thing. I've edited it down. The whole thing was about 2.5.
What cut is it?
3.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, man.
Hang on a second. What is it, Joe?
Hey, Russ.
Yeah?
Are y'all going to be drinking tonight after 7 o'clock?
Oh, I can start drinking at 6, can I?
Yes.
No, you said 7 all week. Is what you said. You weren't going to start drinking until 7 o'clock.
Well, I don't know who the timekeeper is for your team, but I'm drinking at 6 o'clock.
You're a good man. Also, what's the deal with the commercials, man?
What about them?
I heard, brought to you by, this D&M commercial is brought to you by Superstore again, you know. Are people that stupid?
I don't know. I haven't heard it.
I know. You always leave when it's break time, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sucking on the jack?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Good boy, don't get too drunk now.
I certainly won't.
You know, it's been all week.
All right, then.
Yeah.
It's like we're sitting at home.
Yeah, he's your buddy. Your buddy just checking on you.
Oh, yeah.
What was I doing?
Arsenio?
Oh.
Arsenio just normally was kind of the nice guy. He was never abrasive to anybody.
Right. No. I liked his show in the beginning, but like I said, near the end, he just started booking too many black guests to where I felt kind of left out.
Mm-hmm.
just got really urban.
It did.
Which is okay, balancing it out. I'm sure black people probably can't watch Leno. I'm white, I can't watch Leno. I think Leno sucks.
A lot of people do. But a lot of people watch it too, obviously, because his ratings are there.
I still don't get how he beats Letterman. I just don't. I don't know if it's maybe NBC's got more clearance on the local affiliate, so he's on more stations throughout the country.
Could be.
Leno may have 98% clearance throughout the country. Letterman may only have 90. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even see a competition. It's really almost two totally different shows.
Yeah, I agree.
The only thing's the same is, the format, but the execution. Leno's just nice and suck-ass and schmarmy.
Always.
Letterman can, do that, but also be sort of condescending to where you can tell he's throwing in jabs.
Yeah, he balances it. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, man. Why don't I have any gay guests on my show? Wait, I'm sorry, why don't I have any gay guests on my show? Well, there are a lot of gay guests who really don't like to talk about their sexual preference, so we don't know whether they're gay or not.
Hold it, stop it one sec. Now, at this point, he's come off the stage, out of the spotlight, and is walking up the stairs toward these guys.
Did he hit him?
The camera guy, you think he might, because he's walking up. There's obviously not a bit, because it's not lit. And it's dark, and all the cameras are swinging around, and he's walking up the stairs, literally gets in these guys' faces, and they're at the very top of the audience. So he's walking up, you're thinking, uh-oh. It's just odd. And it takes him about 15, 20 seconds for the guys and the lights to come up. But no, he doesn't hit him.
Oh, that's too bad. I tell you, Siebert pulled a pump shotgun on me.
He didn't.
He did.
You told us that, but you never told us why he would do that.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Neil just said he was wigged out. I went down to his office. I go into his office. He pulls out the pump shotgun.
I don't really think that happened.
It was a pump shotgun. It was a 12-gauge riot pump shotgun with a pistol grip.
Okay.
He chambered a thing,
right,
pointed at me. I wrestled it away from him.
Okay.
Then I hit him in the face with that picture of Ted Bessel. And that's when it hit him off.
And he screwed it back on immediately.
Because he's a cyborg.
Do we have charges of an assault?
Oh, absolutely. Of course,
Don't ever, because I smell stupid coming.
Okay, I won't take.
Thank you. Do you smell it? You smell it? Go ahead and say it, just to see if I was wrong. No, because if I'm wrong, I'll certainly say it.
No, that's okay.
No, go ahead.
No,
I can't wait now.
You're too insulting. I'm not going to say it. I don't even remember what it was.
Good.
Now, this ain't Merv. You didn't think I'd run from this, did you? This ain't Johnny. I ain't gonna run from it. I'm gonna deal with it. I don't know Gus Van Sant, but I know Elton John.
Who's Gus Van Sant? Is that one of the guys from Leonard Skinner?
No. These gay guys apparently know him and wanted him on the show. I don't know. That's just the name he threw out. How about Gus Van Sant?
Do you know Dan? Oh, Dan's nodding his head. Who's Gus Van Sant?
He's a movie director. He did the movie with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. I just forgot the name of it.
Okay. Is Gus Van Sant gay?
I guess so.
Apparently so.
Was that why they're screaming, why don't you have gay guests on?
Yeah, these guys are from, they had t-shirts on that said it, like Queer Nation or something.
Okay.
He's been here and he's rocked the house.
Yeah. Who's rocked the house?
Elton John.
Oh. Yeah, he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roll this back.
Now, this ain't Merv. You didn't think I'd run from this, did you? This ain't Johnny. I ain't gonna run from it. I'm gonna deal with it. I don't know Gus Van Sant, but I know Elton John. He's been here and he's rocked the house. Okay? This is my show.
Here's where it gets good.
Oh, please play it.
I didn't hear the rest of it. Yeah. I want to hear the stupid thing you're going to say, Everett.
No, I think we're about to hear the stupid thing somebody else is going to say.
Well, first of all,
yes,
the man has a point.
Yeah. Yes, he does.
You don't come in the back and start screaming out, why don't you book gay guests?
I agree.
You want to book gay guests? You get a show, you book them on that.
Play it.
This is many friends I've had on the show because you don't know them or it ain't who you want on the show. You got a problem with it?
I don't need to hear that. You can play the rest of it.
Yeah, I think we need to hear this.
If you want to book it.
You might as well get and play it. Everybody in their cars repeating it.
Friends I've had on the show because you don't know them or it ain't who you want on the show. You got a problem with it? If you want to book it, get yourself a show.
There you go.
Okay, who?
Somebody used to know.
He's got a point.
Yes, he does.
You don't like it? Don't watch it. Don't show up for the show. Don't come in here and try and start a queer riot.
Mm-hmm.
Were they gay?
Yes, clearly.
I wish he had done that more often. The show would still be on. Throw some spontaneity in there.
I don't know how I missed this clip for so many years. You'd think that wouldn't be on something on the internet. It was on some old show website.
I never saw that when it was on.
I didn't either. Maybe they clipped that out. Maybe they didn't air that. No, because later in the show, because I watched the whole thing, Paul, who's the Australian guy that did all
Crocodile Dundee.
That guy came out.
Paul Hogan.
That guy came out, and he referred to it again. He went off on it again. So obviously he carried it out throughout the show. He didn't let anything go. What?
I almost didn't catch that one. Aren't you a sneaky bastard?
Say a word.
Well, he's right.
He is
Just
right.
because he's doing the same thing that I've said before doesn't mean that. What are you saying? I'm copying?
No, not at all. I just think it's funny that two of you have the same. I'm not sure that part of it ever aired. I don't know. But I just think it's funny. Wouldn't both have the same.
That would make me want to watch it.
I agree. If he goes off on people in the audience,
it's like he was channeling you.
Yeah.
Well, he's right. I mean, it's just it's a logical line of thinking. You don't like it when you get your own show, you start booking people that you want to talk to.
Exactly.
What the hell does it matter if this guy is gay and he's got a movie?
Nothing. His point was well taken. Elton John's been here. Some people have been here that maybe were gay that you didn't want you to know they were gay. So how about you shut up and sit down?
You know how you handle guests like that?
How?
Screw a gun in their ear.
No, you don't. And Siebert didn't attack you with a shotgun.
I was getting
he did not
coming out of his mouth.
Didn't happen.
He's lucky, because as soon as when I knocked after he screwed his head back on.
Right. And the gun there laying on the ground.
I grabbed that and I was getting ready to screw that in his ear.
Right.
And that's when he did the cat thing to the roof.
Cyborg Catman.
Whatever.
Yeah. Quite an afternoon you had with Siebert.
Was. Very disconcerting. I've never seen a GM do that.
No, I wouldn't think so.
It's probably still in there.
Yeah, he's probably still in there hanging on the ceiling.
I
don't think so. I bet he went home.
Eddie, can we break?
Yes.
Thank you. What are we going to play? Oh, it's Friday. It's Jeopardy? Yes. Rock and roll? All right, we'll be back.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
That just now come in? Yep. I'll read it again.
Somebody wrote to that company
let me give Everett the story really quick. I ordered an MP3 player June 28th.
Okay.
Online.
Gotcha.
So I like to do that.
Right.
It's kind of cool just having presents come to your house.
Absolutely.
You just pretend like somebody else paid for it.
Christmas every day.
Yeah. 28 is a site that Matt recommended, so I thought it'd be okay.
Okay.
Because he'd used them before, didn't have any problem. So I'm tracking it. They charge my credit card like 5 days later.
Gotcha.
It don't come.
Still waiting.
Right. Like as of July, it doesn't make any difference. It's set like in Canada through the Canadian Postal Service.
Yeah.
Set stagnant for like 14 days. And I'm tracking it.
Right.
It don't move. All of a sudden, it starts moving on the 16th, and they ship it back to the sender.
Must have been improperly addressed.
Who knows? So it's like on the 19th, it shipped back to the sender. So I'm emailing them. I went, hey, Just credit my account. We're done. Well, we have your product back. We're going to ship it. I don't want it now. Credit my account. You've had since the 28th to get it to me. You couldn't track it. You couldn't tell me where it was. I sat on hold for 58 minutes. Just credit my card. We're done. No credit. No nothing. Can't get hold of them again. They don't answer emails.
Really?
Finally, I go to the bank. I go, look, here's the deal. Credit this. And my own bank's kind of giving me a hard time. I went, all right, let me explain to you how this is going to work. I'm going to take 4 accounts, and I'm going to move them to someplace else. You going to credit my account $208 and hope for the best or not? Because I think I got 4 accounts and a mortgage.
Right.
Don't I?
Yes.
And the land?
Yes. A valued customer.
Yes. 2 days later, $208 pops back up into my account. So we talked about it on the air yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday?
I believe it was.
And the website, and I very seldom give out websites to people I'm pissed off at.
Yeah.
It's mp3playerstore.com.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. So we gave out the email address, sales@mp3playerstore.com. So this person obviously sent this to Canada. That's where the company is.
Right.
And the email they sent was?
They said, you have been put on the blacklist here in Texas. That's all they said.
Okay.
Dear customer, thank you. We are honored. Best regards, customer service.
That's what I got. Every time I would send an email that said, all right, look, I've given you guys ample opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and dispute this with my credit card company. Sorry for the inconvenience. Your card will be credited. Nothing.
Not a very good way to do business.
No. And you go to the website, and there's a lot of good stuff on there and a lot of great prices. But if you don't get it, it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's not a very good deal.
Had it not been for my bank going ahead and giving me the $208 back, they probably would have just kept it.
Sure.
Clearly, this person in customer service has no interest in saying why, what happened.
I'm telling you, they couldn't care less.
Obviously.
Matt showed me a website. It's like resellerratings.com or something like that, where you can go through and check different people that sell certain products.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah. And I wish I had to check that ahead of time, because every single review on it, out of a 1 to 10 review, they had a 0.86.
Oh, my God.
Not even a 1.
That's terrible.
Had I seen that, I wouldn't have done business with them.
No, of course not. Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, it's all right. I got my money back.
And now people know you've educated North Texas.
Normally, I just let it go with something like that, because I've had problems with other businesses before. But you don't know. I'll dance around it. But this one's absolutely absurd, and I'm sure other people are going to find it. So, shop with who you wish.
Yes.
I'm just telling you.
Speaking of emails, I got a request here for updated data on our show, if you want me to read it or get to it at some point. This is a guy who edits databases for radio shows and interviews. Guest interviews. So he sends out basically potential guests for radio shows all over the country.
Okay.
And he wants to update the information on our show to make sure he has it all correct.
All right.
Number 1, 2554. Number 1, 1834 show. Guy Talk in Dallas. The website states, known as the man who outperformed the Howard Stern show, Russ Martin brings a large and loyal listening ship to KLLI. They got the call numbers right. Beginning his 9th year in Dallas radio. Then it goes on to say,
wrong.
I'm sorry. Okay, that needs to be updated.
Yeah.
I'll mark that down.
9th year.
Yeah, they're off.
920. It's pretty close.
I guess maybe they meant, I don't know what they meant. And then it goes on to list host Russ Martin, sidekick J.D. Ryan, producer Dan Lewis, KLLI FM. It gives the address and the phone numbers.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Is it? Okay.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Russ.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'll send it back.
What do you got?
Am I supposed to say something?
Let's go. Come on, woman.
Okay. Well, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Nothing going on here.
Oh, okay.
We're just all watching Trey's face.
You're watching Trey's face?
Just let's go. Here we go.
Okay. We're having an open house tomorrow.
Yay.
For our 4th anniversary.
Okay. By the way, it's the 4th, because it confused some people. It's the 4th anniversary in the new shelter.
Correct.
Not the 4th anniversary of Operation Kindness.
That's true.
Okay.
You're exactly right. Since you're on our advisory board, you know those things.
How come we never have meetings like you promised? I'm on the advisory board. I never get to do anything officious.
Officious?
Isn't that the word?
Pretty good.
What is it?
Not offensive, but officious.
Officious word.
Isn't that the right word? That'll work.
Hey, we'll have a meeting.
Well, we never have the meetings.
Well,
I want to be able to dictate something. I want to say something. I want to put some cats to sleep. Let's do something.
Most people say, well, I'll be on your advisory board, but I don't want to go to meetings.
I want to do something.
Well, come tomorrow. We're having a meeting tomorrow.
Okay. When is this thing from like noon?
11 to 4:30.
11 to 4:30, okay.
Open hours.
All right.
And thanks to you for putting Rob Cox and Busy Bee Lawn and Landscape in touch with us.
Oh, listen to this. I mean, this is not
a
long story.
Incredible.
Yeah.
We have periwinkles and flowers planted all over. We have
They asked to have a certain area cleaned up. Okay. They said, hey, we'll pay for it. This Operation Kindness.
Yeah.
You're already doing free stuff for us, and we appreciate it. But we need some other things. We will pay for it. Can you do it? Right. Next thing you know, they show up, and they're doing all of it, and they're adding flowers they didn't ask for. Just a bunch of crap. And they're not stopping. And they gave it to them. Wow.
Absolutely. And what we'd ask for is some mulch to put in our dog park area. Because
yes, I know. I explained that in the
really
story.
muddy.
Right. Certainly.
And they spread that and put it in the
now
flower
they're all going
beds.
to kill themselves in the car because you're not going to shut up.
I'm sorry.
No, quick. Go right ahead.
Anyway, I just really want to thank Rob Cox and Busy Bee Lawn and Landscape. And thank you for putting them in touch with us.
Who was it again? Rob what?
Rob Cox with Busy Bee Lawn and Landscape. And they've done an incredible job. And the guys he's got working for him were just fast workers, did a super job. So everybody who comes tomorrow can see the landscape.
So was that Rob what again?
COX.
Okay. Say it.
COX. I want to spell it for you. Make sure you can. You must not be able to hear me very well.
Say it.
Rob Cox.
Okay. Been a nice one. Gosh.
And we've got food coming from Quiznos. We got Dr. Pepper, donated by Trey, and, well, donated by Dr. Pepper and Quiznos, but you put Trey on the case.
She just
and
never
got food
stops.
coming.
She just can't say, we've got food, we've got drinks.
So we're just going to have a great
I didn't
time.
even talk about dogs.
No. Were there many dogs or cats there?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
About 215 of them.
Okay. All up for adoption.
All up for adoption.
Okay.
Puppies, great puppies. We have a great Pyrenees dog. We have lots of other dogs, small dogs, big dogs, cats, kittens.
Got it.
Full shelter.
All right.
You're bringing the Batmobile?
Yeah, I'll be out sometime tomorrow.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Have a lovely, whatever.
4th anniversary of our new shelter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
See ya.
Say hey to Rob.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. It's Operation Kindness. The website is operationkindness.org. If you need directions, the phone number is 972-418-PAWS, P-A-W-S. Are we ready to go, Eddie? Yep. All right. Was there something else? You looked like you were going to read something.
No, that was all. That's all I had.
All right. Read it to me again.
Sure. Dear Mr. Ryan.
No, not that part. Just the part that they want to verify.
Okay, they want to verify who's on the show.
Yes.
Russ Martin, host.
Yes.
J.D. Ryan, sidekick.
Good.
Dan Lewis, producer.
Yeah.
KLLI FM, and then the address.
Yes. It's all perfect.
Okay.
All right. Ready to go?
Yes.
Read it one more time.
They're just verifying all the information is correct and asking me if
yes,
KLLI FM.
That's right.
Russ Martin is the host.
Right.
J.D. Ryan sidekick.
Yes.
Dan Lewis is the producer.
Yeah. No reason to change it.
Okay. They're just updating their file.
Okay. Send back a yes. Okay. That's all fine.
All right.
All right.
So Dan Lewis, producer.
I'm sorry, what?
That information is correct?
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Why yes? Aren't you being a little snoopy?
Thought that was my job.
Well, it is. But there's no reason to make them change it twice.
It's time to play Rock and Roll Jeopardy! And here's your host, Russ Martin!
We got 4 people on the phone. What are they playing for, JD?
They'll be playing for 12 months bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show. 1 month free membership to 24-hour fitness, a condom to go's prize pack, and the Live 105.3 t-shirt.
All right. Everybody check your buzzers. Trey? John? Everett? Mine? All right. What are we doing this time, Eddie?
70s, 80s, and early 90s rock. Rock and pop.
Ooh. All right. Hang on. Let me get everything ready. All right, I'm ready. Let the first one fly.
Everett, what is Dio Rainbow in the Dark?
Correct.
AC/DC, Shoot the Thrill.
Correct.
Right. What is Billy Idol, Money Money?
Correct. JD.
What is Bob Seger, Roll Me Away?
Correct.
What is, Do You Really Want to Hurt Me by Culture Club?
Correct.
I'm kidding. What is Donna Summer on the radio?
Correct.
What are the Eagles' Best of My Love?
Correct.
What is Huey Lewis and the News, Stuck With You?
Correct.
What is,
Don't keep listening to it.
Excuse me. I blacked out.
It's a creepy. Stop it. Turn it off.
What?
The song.
Huh? Russ.
I already hit it.
Oh, I hit it.
Go ahead. I hit it after him.
JD.
Okay. What is John Cougar Mellencamp, The Authority song?
Correct. Everett.
What is Motley Crue, Looks to Kill?
Correct. Russ.
What is Pete Townsend from 1979? Let My Love Open the Door.
Correct.
On Z97. KFCZ, Fort Worth, Dallas. Thank you. Right. Way you hit post.
Yes. What is Steve Winwood? And I'm winning.
Incorrect.
Oh. What is Santana winning?
Correct.
Does Stevie Nicks, Stand Back?
Correct. Everett.
Oh, I was afraid that was me. What is Van Halen? Love Walks In.
Correct.
Where'd a bottle of whiskey go?
Put it over there.
Give it to me.
Everett. What is ZZ Top? Sharp Dressed Man.
Incorrect. Right.
What is ZZ Top? Give me all your lovin'.
Correct.
I'd have handed it to you.
Everett.
What is Journey?
What is Journey, Separate Ways?
Correct. Russ.
What is,
so much.
What?
What do you mean that? You're just listening to it. You chime in, then you listen, then you pretend you black out.
That's when O'Malley's not feeding it to you on the screen.
He hadn't said, no, don't unplug that. There's nothing on there. Now leave me alone.
Why you listen?
What? What is Aerosmith Ragdoll?
God. You should not get that.
No. Yeah, left me alone.
JD.
What is Blondie? Call Me?
Correct.
Wow.
What is Pink Cadillac? John Cougar Mellencamp.
Incorrect. JD.
What is Pink Cadillac by Bruce Springsteen?
Correct. Russ.
What is David Bowie? Let's Dance?
Correct. Great.
What is Duran Duran?
Everett. What is Duran Duran? Hungry Like the Wolf?
Correct. Russ.
What is ELO Strange Magic?
Correct. Russ.
What is Fleetwood Mac, Little Lies?
Incorrect.
Hold on to me.
Trey, what's Fleetwood Mac? Hold on to me. Correct.
Bastard.
Dear God, it's not like you wasn't feeding it to you.
I'm mouthing it.
I can tell.
Russ.
What is the James Gang, Walk Away?
Incorrect.
Hey, what is the James Gang Seems to Me?
Correct. JD.
What is Men at Work? Who can it be now?
Correct. Russ.
What is Jethro Tull, Bungle in the Jungle?
Correct. Russ.
What is Ray Stevens, Everything is Beautiful?
Correct. Trey.
What is Pat Benatar? I Am a Warrior?
Incorrect. Russ.
What is Survivor, Warrior?
Incorrect.
Screw that. What is it?
Scandal, Warrior.
No.
Trey.
What is U2 Pride?
Correct.
Hang on. Don't want to play it yet.
Russ.
What is Turning Japanese by the Vapors?
Correct.
Wait a minute.
Who's a colored
You are such a cheat.
Without even hearing a note.
No, how'd you do it?
They played one note.
You listen to those, don't you?
I did not.
You know, does Eddie send you the list?
No.
Eddie sends you the
You're
list.
such a cheater.
I am not a
sends
cheat.
you the list.
The thing of it is, you're really good. You kick our ass almost every time anyway. Why do you feel the need to cheat?
I am not cheating.
Eddie sends you the list.
Ask Eddie. Eddie's not going to lie for me.
I sent him no list and it hit one note.
Yeah. Nobody heard a note.
I didn't even hear a note.
I heard it because
O'Malley heard it.
I heard it.
Did you know what it was?
As soon as I heard it, one note, Turning Japanese.
Thank you. Who's a colored fella now?
It's a cheat now.
Yes.
You say black people cheat?
I'm saying you cheat.
I'm black.
You're not black.
I think I was, by the way you talked to me.
O'Malley sent me this, by the way. Dwayne Goodrich found guilty on both counts.
What does that mean?
Well, that means he's going to get 2 to 20, or he could conceivably get probation.
Wow.
How long before sentencing?
I don't know when the case has been reset for sentencing, but I'm sure probably sometime several weeks hence would be my guess.
I don't cheat.
You do cheat. One note. Nobody else heard a note.
Trey heard it?
I heard it. I heard it.
O'Malley heard it.
Okay.
Would you like to hear the whole song to make sure that's what it is?
I believe you.
You don't even know.
Eddie said, yeah, I trust Eddie.
Ask him then. Look at him.
That was a song. He would
no, I'm saying, do you send me the list?
Absolutely not. Well, you're here when I'm doing this. I type it all up and do everything.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you guys here when he's dubbing these off?
Yeah.
So I'm
not in the studio. I'm in the office.
But you can hear in the office from this studio.
Don't you think I'd cheat a little better if I knew what these songs were?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Maybe occasionally win.
Or get something other than just the gay-oriented songs.
Thanks.
Right.
Thanks, Everett.
Hit it, Eddie. Roll it back.
I just didn't hear anything. I thought you pulled it out of the air.
No. I heard it. I figured, what the hell?
All right.
If I was cheating, why would I go on something like that?
I don't know.
It's the last song.
So
Close out with a bang.
Hey, what was the cut for Moni Moni?
That was 3.
Going back to that one. I used to love doing the legal ID over that one when I worked at the Eagle. I'll do it. Turn it loose.
Okay.
is it, an 8-second intro?
I believe.
All right, hang on.
All right.
Let me check, see if it's an 8-second intro.
No, kiddo.
Here she come now.
7-second. I should have known better with you. Hang on, let me get this ready, and then we'll just do this. Ready?
Yep.
Flashback. 30-minute nonstop rock and roll free flight. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. All hit 97.1 KEGL rolling 30-minute nonstop Eagle rock and roll free flight. Screw this. Never mind, I don't care anymore.
Okay.
Plus I'm drunk.
Trey had 3, Everett had 4, I had 5, you had 9.
I was playing for Dylan.
Dylan's got 12 months bronze level web hosting service from VertBiz.com, the official web host of Live 105.3 and the Russ Martin Show. Also, 1 month free membership at 24-hour fitness, our condoms to go prize tag, and a Live 105.3 t-shirt.
What was it? All hit 97.1 KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas, rolling, kicking off a 30-minute nonstop rock and roll free flight. Back-to-back rock and roll hits.
Yeah, it changed a few times.
I don't even know if that would fit in 7 seconds.
We didn't drink.
All hit 97.1 KEGL, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, kicking off a 30-minute nonstop rock and roll free flight, a back-to-back rock and roll screwball. That's why they deserve to suck in the ratings.
We'll be back with the Russ Martin Show.
I'm telling you, we used to have to fit that into 7 or 8 seconds.
I know.
Well, would you have to smoke through it?
Yeah.
All hit 97.1 KGO, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas, kicking off 30-minute, kicking off another Eagle rock and roll, kicking off another Eagle rock and roll free flight, a back-to-back rock and roll hits.
But we have the jingle. Didn't we have a jingle at the top of the hour that we hit a double punch, so you really didn't have to talk up an intro?
Oh, I don't know.
Believe you did.
Seems like I remember talking over this.
Yeah. Did we have a sweeper coming out of the break at 50 and then one at the top of the hour?
What's a sweeper?
I'm sorry. Little musical bed.
With a jingle on the end of it?
Yeah.
Was that?
Sweeper.
All right, just check it.
I'm sorry.
All right. Take this, then we'll go home. Go ahead, Casey.
Hi, Russ. How are you?
Eva?
Just want to know what Everett was thinking Tuesday in court when the bailiff and the judge had to yell at him to be quiet.
Everett, was you loud in court?
Probably. I get yelled at by judges periodically.
Do you really?
Well, sometimes when I'm zealously defending my clients, I get very animated.
Okay.
Well, I noticed that all the other lawyers were coming and getting their clients and taking them outside, and that's a couple of times I've seen him in court, and I hold him in such high regard because I listen to your show every day.
What do you do that you're in court all the time? Are you a
I
whore?
drive for a living. I'm a mobile dog groomer.
You're a whore, ain't you?
Dog groomer, that's code.
Yeah. Is that a code word for a whore?
I'm a mobile dog groomer, so I had a couple of traffic tickets.
I got it.
Out call only.
Yeah. I got it. All right. All right, so you got a few traffic tickets. They're screaming at Everett? Are they screaming at Everett?
Yeah, the bailiff said, Mr. Newton, do you not see the judge on the bench? And when he didn't respond, the judge yelled at him.
Yeah, actually, that judge is a friend of mine. I had breakfast with him that morning.
Well, that didn't make any difference.
Well, I know, but she may perceive it as something
unfortunately,
other
my
than
cop showed up, so I didn't beat that one.
Okay.
Should have hired a lawyer.
Yeah. That's what you get for being a whore. Bye. All the good whores have lawyers.
Yes, they do.
Or pimps, because your pimp normally appears for you in court.
Or at least hires you a lawyer.
Yeah. Go rent night court and shut up.
Trey says he's got old air checks of you from 1988. That would be the Eagle days.
I don't have them.
Okay. Well, they're cassettes. We can't play them in here anyway.
Good.
We can have them copied.
You know what? We've heard those before.
Oh, have we?
Because I remember it was 88, and that's when Joel Folger took over the station.
Right.
And they went into it's the new summer season on whatever, KGL or the Eagle, or it was retarded. That's when the station started crapping the bed. I mean, something was wrong with Folger.
Something was definitely wrong with Folger. He's a great guy. He was just slow from something.
We don't know what, but whatever it was, slowed him down. From the early 80s, slowed him down in 88. Because he would just stare at you.
Yeah.
Sitting in the office I want to talk to you about your show today. All right. What was it? Well, you know that one break at 10:22? Mm-hmm. I want to talk to you about your show today.
Absolutely.
That bad?
He would just pause and go off somewhere else.
Was he on something?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not at the time.
No.
I see.
We're just assuming. We don't know.
Of course.
He just had this very vacant look.
You could call on the hotline, the little line they call in. Oh, they know what a hotline is.
Yes.
Yeah.
You go, hotline.
Hey, JD.
Yeah. Hey, folks, what's up? Folks, my songs is almost over. What's up?
Hey, it's Folger.
I know. I gotta go. You think that's kidding. That's exactly the conversation.
Hey,
wow. Joel, I got 8 seconds. I gotta go.
Okay.
Song's over.
All right, you know where my office is?
Oh, hit 97.1.
How long did you work for him?
Let's see, 88. They fired me in October. I think I was about there for about 5 months.
Do you know where he is now?
You know where my office is?
You're in it.
Oh, never mind.
I have no idea.
He probably doesn't either.
Last time I heard he was doing a radio prep service.
You know, where they send out information, so you don't have to read papers or anything. They do it for you, and they send you what they think is the stuff that should go on the air.
I see.
Of course, by the time it gets to you,
it's stale.
Yes. All right. Did you do the Waldo skit? All right, I'll take this, and we got to go. Go ahead, Tony.
Hey, what's going on, Russ?
Yeah.
Hey, when you was at the Eagle, was you one of the one that did the Waldo sketches?
No, I don't even know what that is.
I do.
What?
It's Uncle Waldo, Stevens and Pruitt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now.
Uncle Waldo, He-Man, Woman Hater Club.
Stevens and Pruitt were there, 82 to about 86. Is that right? 85?
Yeah.
They were only there 2 or 3 years. Isn't it funny? One morning, shut up, we're talking. One morning show in a market, only 2 or 3 years, and people still remember them?
Still remember them to this day. I just thought they were here so much longer, but you're right. Those were the years.
Yeah, that was about it. Then they left, and they got in somebody like the
Robbins, Kinney, and Cowan.
Yeah.
Were there for about 8 hours.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
No.
Yeah. And then they brought in Moby. Didn't they?
Yes, Robin Kennedy, yeah. Moby, they started more with Moby in the afternoons, then they moved him to mornings. Then they put Craddock in the afternoons, and they got rid of Moby and put Craddock in the mornings, and that's when the station really went to hell.
Yes.
The station was, Satan was program director.
Mm-hmm.
Then they crapped Craddock in early 92. Then the station turned around for a while. And now it's a clearance bin. For disc jockeys.
Yes.
All right. Ready to go?
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. Food for Operation Kindness 4th anniversary party tomorrow, provided by Quiznos on Belline Road in Dallas, Texas. The drinks by Dr. Pepper and 7-Up. I'd like to say thanks to Texas Tickets for Toby Keith tonight, as well as the KISS Aerosmith tickets, 214-696-8001, and the Busy Bee Lawn and Landscape for their help with Operation Kindness. You got something to read?
Where'd you get this?
Off a radio website.
It's Folger's phone number. You want to call him?
Oh, yeah.
Go ask Liz Wild if they got anything that's got to start immediately. Go ahead, keep doing the plugs. If he comes back, says they don't have anything to start, okay, we'll do this.
For more information about the Russ Martin Show, to email us individually, go to russmartin.com. To get any answers to any questions you may ever have about the Russ Martin Show, go to russmartin.info. Instant email during the show is at studio@russmartin.com. I'm at johndavidryan.com. Eddie is eddieboyd.com. TrenHome.com. Updates on the Dan and Tassos Weekend Show, go to danandandytassos.com. For law issues, contact Everett Newton at dallasattorney.com, or you can give him a call, 214-823-LAW. Limousine service provided by Ultimate Limousines. Contact George at limogeorge.com. To make a donation or adopt a pet, go by OperationKindness.org. Call them, 972-418-PAUSE. We're going to continue going. To get in shape with us, go to LarryNorth.
We're sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed. Dial.
Go ahead. Maybe I got to dial one.
To get in shape with us, go to LarryNorth.com. Our workout equipment provided by Play It Again Sports and Flower Mound. Food by DietGourmet.com. And let me
Please
see.
enter your account code now.
And the official site is live1053.com.
I know this is going to suck. I hate to do this at the Liz Wild show. It's not like Mickey doesn't do enough damage over there. Ouch.
Folger Entertainment.
Joel. Hello? Hello? He just hung up on himself. I swear to God.
Nothing's changed.
Perfect.
Nothing's changed.
And you thought it was going to suck.
All right. See you guys Monday.